They played very well.
Giannis is a beast, man. I ain't gonna lie.
How do you stop him?
Not with anybody that the Bulls have. Fucking.
We got DeMar DeRozan, but he is only gonna do so. He can only do so much. Man.
He's only one man.
It's just like Derrick Rose when he was here.
I get you.
If Derrick had that number 2,
Well, that's not
Derrick,
true because Zach LaVine is also here. He's.
I don't know, man. If Derrick had what. I don't know. I don't like to do what ifs. Never mind.
What
were we talking about? He's only gonna get me angry.
No, but I mean, there's like you can see the difference, right? Like Derrick had help for maybe 1 season, 2 seasons. He had Lou, but
had
like
the cast, but he didn't have
a good scoring option that wasn't him.
He needed that number 2.
Yeah, because he had Keith Bogans as his shooting guard. Which why the fuck?
That guy sucked.
Yeah.
My man was a starting shooting guard who averaged 2.4 points a game. What? I went to go and look that up like back in the day because I was like, yo, why is
And
he
then how
our
do you
starter?
forget that stat then
Yeah.
either, right?
Like,
It's
yo,
terrible.
really?
That's very bad.
Ugly, man. And they knew we weren't really going anywhere with that.
No. Yeah, that was a bogus ass too, man.
Yeah. Luckily, he had Lou to help
Second,
on D, so it was just the offense that he had to carry. Till Joe came along.
Man, what a time, dude.
Yeah.
Like I for real thought that we had a few championships coming our way.
Yeah.
It seems like
That was wild.
so. It definitely doesn't feel like it's as long ago as it is.
Right.
Right. As it
Right.
really is. Like.
Yeah.
I mean, that was what 11, 10, 11.
Yeah.
2011 was his
think
MVP
so.
season.
Yeah. So those were great years.
That was
but
the
man,
62
they were
and 20.
over a decade ago.
We were 62 and 20.
We were over a decade. That's over a decade though.
Yeah.
Ago.
It
That's
is.
crazy.
It feels
man.
like the basketball guys
I think they had
allow much success
I think
here
their
anymore.
better season was better. They had a better season than that, 62. I think they won 66 games or something like that.
No, 62 and 20.
I don't know, man.
I'm not sure.
Telling
about
you
that.
right now.
Check it out. Check it out. Anyway, what were we talking about?
So yeah, we had a discussion about when I was having a discussion with people at work about proper
62 and 20.
hygiene.
Proper hygiene. It's important.
It was 62.
You gotta wash it, huh?
So through our
right.
through our conversations, I was dumbfounded, and I'm not going to name any names or talk about the story per se, just about the topic. But I was surprised to find out what I found out.
Okay, so basically, what I want to say is, if you don't go inside of the shower with objectives to wash
Be
the
clean
whole
100%.
body, it's like I wouldn't come dust this table off halfway.
Right.
Nah.
Like, why would you do?
Oh, I was gonna say too, man. My pledge budget has gone through the roof. No, I'm just I come and clean this
big ass table.
but I use this table for work. So like the fact that I clean it more is better.
Look
Yeah.
at this motherfucker. He
Yeah.
got pledge behind him. Like it's a product placement.
Right.
We need more lemon pledge. So that's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's why you put it up there.
I mean, that'd be kind of wild if Pledge gives us a sponsor.
Yo, that would be hilarious.
I don't give a
But
fuck.
they
I'll
wouldn't
pledge
pay
the
us in
whole
cash.
house.
They'll pay
Word
us
up.
in just pledge.
I got more than just
I'm
wood
gonna
wipes now.
remodel my house in all wood just to.
Start slinging fucking pledge.
I don't give a fuck.
Like they gave us fucking boxes and boxes.
I'm gonna clean 100% of my house.
My house smells and
With
looks
Pledge.
amazing because of Pledge.
Like, is there? I don't know why I'm even bringing this up.
I was just throwing that in there, but we can continue with the shower thing.
I mean, it's in the same vein.
Yeah,
You
it
do
is. That's why I said
I'm saying,
100%
like,
of
you
the
can
house.
equate this to anything in your life, right?
Yeah.
If you're not
Hit
gonna,
me. Yeah, go
let's
ahead.
say I'd say the equivalent of showering and only washing your top half is the same as maybe possibly, I don't know, washing half of a pair of pants. Right, so I'm just gonna wash half of it, and the other half
That's
is gonna be
funny.
dirty as fuck.
Yeah, sure.
I would say it's more like washing the tire, but leaving the rim dirty.
No, I don't think that's the same. I mean, it's
Kind
true.
of.
You
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
do
kind of the same.
that. You would clean all of
I'm
it.
just comparing
But I'm
the
saying-
common sense level.
Yeah.
There, not so much like the efficiency of clean.
I just feel like the
Obviously, like if you
sheer dumbfoundedness I'd have if I were to see somebody cleaning half a pair of jeans is not the same I'd have if I saw them. Oh, you only washed your tire?
I would ask that though. Like,
Yeah,
why
I'd
did
say,
you
what
do
do you do that for? But it's not. It's what
That's
I'm
the
getting at
point.
is it's not as jarring, right?
Yeah.
But if you walk into my house one day and you're like, or you're like, hey, I'm pulling up, cool, come through. I'm just finishing washing up, and then you come in and I've literally got my jeans halfway in like the sink, dunking them in and out. But the other half,
who's cleaning their jeans like that? Though?
That itself
what
is
I'm
weird
saying.
alone.
It's 2022, bro.
That's what I'm.
Motherfuckers got like laundry mats and washing machines.
Yeah,
you're
but
cleaning
like,
your jeans by hand.
but like you
you
can't,
get-
but you can't wash it halfway in a laundromat.
Yeah,
This is
you
true.
can't just be.
That's why I'm saying that'll never happen.
For the sake of his point, I get that.
That's why I'm saying that'll never happen.
Sure.
I'm trying to equivalent like.
How about like only ironing just the front part of your jeans and leaving the back part?
It's not. That's stupid too.
It's wild, yo.
But
I look fresh as fuck from the front.
we're
Just
talking about
stiff up
washing,
front,
right?
Casual in the back.
That'd be starching, or you put a little starch on one side.
Right.
But do you get what I'm saying? Because
I get it. I get it, yeah.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just
trying
giving
to
you
make
better
it-
ones.
I'm
is
trying to like equate it to something like super fucking out of this world. Like you wouldn't expect somebody to ever do that. If I came into your house and you just cleaned the tire, I'd be like, well, that was stupid. But it's not like
So you would expect people to do that though.
some people might. But I would
that
never.
was the one pull away right there.
But I would never expect anybody to just wash half their pair of pants. Their pair, not half.
They shouldn't.
Not and just to clarify.
In fact, I think that person's a mad person.
But then at some
like
point you have to
crazy
wring
mad.
it out and like
You're mad.
just to
something feels wrong.
You're
Just
insane.
to clarify, right? Just to give
Just
you.
so I
So,
know,
like,
you
just
only
the
wash
left leg?
half. You wash the top half of your jeans. You're a masochist.
Wait, so you're
Get
breaking
away
it?
from
You're
me.
breaking it up like that? Like
No, no,
top
no,
and
You're a
bottom?
associate.
I was talking about like left leg, right leg.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah. I was
what
like
I'm trying
top
to-
half, like leave the bottom half, because like.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Down middle seam.
no. So like, because I was saying that people wash their private area and then leave the bottom end
So
of their
they're-
bodies dirty.
Their dicks
So no
or
legs, no
their
feet.
badges are
Clean,
their
essentially, I guess.
They clean those.
Yeah.
But anything under
Do they
that,
clean their like butts?
thigh?
Like, cause you gotta clean.
I don't-
the
So
butt.
private. I mean, that's part of it.
Privates.
It makes me
yes.
not believe that.
I
they
also
clean
didn't
that.
go that far with it.
I'd
but,
have to.
yeah.
I'd be like, we're here.
It makes
I
me
gotta
feel
know.
like if you're not going to clean your legs and feet, maybe you don't clean your dick.
I just. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, but
How do I know that that's true
I do
now?
want to clarify, right? Because for the audience, they may think that I mean washing half of the pairs of jeans you have. Okay, no, I mean only.
There's a lot of different
you
ways
go
this
in
could be.
there and you grab this pair of jeans and you say, "This is dirty," right? And then you take
Oh,
it.
this should be washed.
You take it from the waist and the fucking leg, and you dip half of it in there.
Right, I
And you
get
just
that.
continuously.
You're the only bitch I know right now
that's
to this day.
also
Take
very
a pair of
funny.
pants out the hamper and iron them so they look like blue leather pants.
Nice.
But yeah,
Very
that's,
well done.
But
Thank you.
if you're not gonna clean your legs, maybe there is a reason. So first
Maybe
and
you, like,
foremost,
really
your dick
gotta
should be
go,
clean.
you know?
Your dick should be a clean space.
And if you are a woman, yes. I don't want
Yes.
to tell a woman what to do at
but,
all.
but clean your vagina though.
I would assume that
However
they would
it's
want it
meant
to
to
be
be
a
done.
clean place as well,
Let's just assume that all women want
right?
that, yeah.
You know, I mean, maybe you walk around dirty.
I
I don't know.
I know.
We
I
can't
know,
assume that
I
because
know,
now
I
we
know.
have celebrities who came out and said that they haven't done it.
Which was very disappointing that it was Mila Kunis.
Oh man, I hated that so
I was
much.
like, oh, but you're Jackie from that '70s show, and the chick from everyone. Something about Sarah Marshall.
But also,
Ted.
it's like she's. I don't
What's the
know.
name of that movie?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh, forgetting. I
She's
said
not
something about.
from America, right? She was born in
she's Ukrainian.
Ukraine. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's born in Ukraine.
Yeah.
So no, it's just different over there. Yeah.
Ukraine's not weak. Ukraine's strong, and that's the Seinfeld quote.
What's
That's when
What
they,
episode?
they were playing Risk, and they
Oh,
and
yep.
They were on
yep.
the train
Gotcha.
with Risk, which is impossible
Sure.
if you've ever played Risk before.
All those little pieces are
Like,
definitely
They just go everywhere.
To think that they were going to places that they were going in New York,
with a board
They're
game on
out-
it.
holding a board game. Like, first of all, it's windy as shit at all time. In
New
New
York sucks.
So-
Firstly, because I hate
and
it.
everyone hates you. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, you all just hate each other.
It doesn't matter what you're affiliated with.
I mean, am I wrong?
Yo,
I don't know.
Are you a fan of New York?
I have not
I
been
feel
to
like
New
it's
York as an
nicer
adult.
here in Chicago.
Yeah, do you like New
it's-
York?
I've never been, so I'm not saying this from personal experience.
All right,
I'm
from
basing
from
this
what
off.
you've heard about New York.
Exactly.
The garbage in the streets.
Oh man, so I hear it's just like, why don't they have alleys?
It's like the wild, wild west.
and why are you
It's
throwing
just
your
like
garbage out of your window into the front part of your
every day?
It's true.
Every day. You just
Home.
toss
Like
your
I know in
garbage.
alleys is where
Disgusting.
like a lot of like murder
So what?
happens.
You mean I'm gonna walk out the front of my house and smell my garbage?
I don't know about like
Daily?
in the outer boroughs as much, but I do
Like
know.
I got 3 kids.
Well, guys, we're talking about like
I don't,
The suburbs. The suburbs are the same way here, though. You know,
Yeah, I
no
get-
alleys.
But
You put the
you
garbage
have-
in front.
but you have a-
keep the
you have a
garbage
receptacle,
cans.
yeah.
so
in.
we're actually
Yeah.
looking to buy in Rochester.
That's
It's
pretty dope.
Very cheap right now.
That's really dope.
Yeah, but that's like a
have
suburb.
the East
though.
Coast crib.
Exactly.
All right.
Um,
Airbnb
But-
that bitch.
but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not New York. If you go to New York,
It's not the New York,
Yeah,
New York.
I
Yeah,
think,
Rochester
like-
is New York. It's just not in New
Exactly.
York
I
City.
personally
It's not
don't
New York
think
City.
New York is an appealing place to be. It's cool.
I don't know, man. It's like I'm saying all this, right? But as a musician, though, that's where you want to be.
That's probably true. But
Here, New York, LA.
And not even so much here. People who
No,
are like who
people
blow up
come
here.
here and like to like start their careers or extend them. Yeah, we have top of the line recording studios.
yeah,
Well,
that's,
yeah.
Chicago's
that's
a
probably
mecca
true.
for musicians.
But away from that,
Sorry, I didn't mean like
No, like-
attack you. I'm just like
No. I mean that's
from
that's fair.
like I'm in that. So
So away from that,
yeah. Sorry,
New York truly, I mean, is like just a big clusterfuck of a city.
Yeah,
man.
sure,
It's huge.
sure.
It's humongous.
people call it the
but
big
it's small at the same time though.
Huh?
So it's big, but it's small.
She said.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Wait.
What's that line? I don't know. So New York is. Listen, it's cool to go visit, and I won't say that I wouldn't want to visit it. I've
I
been
feel
there
like New York
2 or 3 times.
is your bigger older cousin.
my bigger older cousin?
No, just like in like a general sense.
like, how
Like,
you, like why?
New
just
York
me?
is like Chicago's older, cooler cousin.
No, it's Chicago's older cousin.
Because like the
that
cousin's
was
always
cool,
kind of like
but now
sketchy a
isn't
little
as
bit
cool.
too. Like it's not always like clean cut and like it's
Yeah.
like, hey, you want to go smoke some weed in the back? Like,
Like, this feels
but
weird,
instead
but yes.
there's like, hey, we got like I don't know, whatever. Yeah, sorry.
I want to go to like the outer. I want to go to like Queens and Brooklyn.
sure, of course.
Yeah, I've been to the Bronx. That was cool. I guess we had
That's
some
dope.
Puerto Rican food in the Bronx.
That's where you want to be.
You know the
When
best
in
thing
Rome,
about
right?
the best thing that New
Exactly.
York has that we don't have is just like the street food vendors, you know.
That is kind of cool.
But we had the corn man walking.
But I think
walking
that
down the
goes
street.
also
Which
in
is
line.
the thing, man. Like that's not everywhere. That's like
Yeah.
a Chicago thing.
Really,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, a lot of the
We had
Mexican
that.
culture
Nice.
migrated towards us. I think.
man. That fucking. Those
I mean,
Lopes are
obviously,
fucking
it's,
dope.
it's everywhere, and like especially L.A.
Yeah,
I'm sure
California,
Florida,
yeah.
maybe not Mexican but Cuban, but still.
Yeah.
I know this always interrupts the flow of the show, so we got to probably start doing it from the beginning. But we're 12 minutes in and should probably introduce ourselves because
Yes.
we've already bounced around a few different topics.
Yes.
And still probably should go back to the half clean shower thing.
I think we
Yeah.
established essentially that
All
if
right.
you don't clean yourself,
Washing
that's-
ass, yes, and your feet,
actually,
and your legs,
so
and your back.
there was one thing, but let's intro that and I'll go back to
Okay.
it.
All right, well, hey, welcome everybody to the Kiona and Kasson podcast. This is
Yes.
episode number 134.
Welcome.
believe so.
Aha.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Aha,
Welcome.
aha.
Welcome. Welcome. You got
We got the full cast back again,
Yeah.
and we've been here for 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
You know, I'm your host Adam here with my brother Osama and Dave. The dog is here, I promise. You can't see him. I know because I looked in the camera before we started recording.
You
So-
don't see what
So
I
if you're
see.
watching for the dog,
Every day
at least you're not
just
watching for the
warm
shoes.
and
I'll do my best to try to keep him in the front. Shout out to any new watchers, viewers, listeners, no matter how you're
Hello, y'all.
consuming this.
Yeah, some new people came and we appreciate you.
That's
very
dope.
Hopefully you're not even if you came for the feet, you stay
it's
for the
been-
pod.
It's been,
you know,
it's been fairly consistent, right?
I think that's
Somebody came y'all, and then y'all came here.
so. Last week you said that you liked the idea.
Sam started that
Got
last
it.
week. It's a
Got
last
it.
week reference.
got
You
it.
know, yeah.
Got it.
So last week I also said that this is the Seinfeld of podcast.
Yes,
like,
right.
And you like that.
I do
But
like
I
that.
think you should add to that tagline. If you came for the feats, that's cool, but you should also stay for the podcast after you've seen the feats.
I almost thought you were trying to like.
I thought
rhyme
he
it
was going to
and
give
just
me
say
something.
meats.
I-
Stay for the meats.
Stay.
If you came for the
Wait,
feats,
what are the
that's cool,
meats?
but stick around for the podcast, fool. Like, you could have done that.
Yeah, I wasn't looking for it. I was just looking for a tagline in that regard. Like
I don't know why. I'm always looking to rhyme when I'm
even
speaking
if
about
you-
something.
Even if you come here for the feet, that just stay for the podcast. Like that's
There it
all I
is.
need you to do.
There it is.
Like, all right, the feet's cool, but listen to what we got to say. Don't objectify us right away. That was a
If-
little
if
bit
you
of a
came
rhyme.
for the
That was
feet,
a rhyme,
That's
actually.
good. That's good.
Yeah, all right. Well, whatever you came here for, thank you for coming, and we appreciate you giving us your time. You know, could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're
But
here
you're
with us.
right here.
I
Huh?
appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate not only you.
I appreciate it. I don't know if you do. I can't speak for you guys. man.
I also appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we all appreciate
Oh, then
that.
good.
Yeah,
In
there you
fact,
go.
I'm very much appreciative.
yeah. So hey, all right.
Now go ahead.
Now that we've introed,
Yeah,
there
so
was one thing.
the bigger takeaway was I said that I wash head to toe, which means my feet, between my toes, all of it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I just realized what we're talking about right now. Damn it. Well, we have people that follow us. We're talking about washing feet now, so
It's all good. Man.
all right.
I mean, to be honest, if you don't wash your feet, that's just weird. If you just don't, like, how can you have
People-
a foot fetish for like stinky feet?
Maybe we should
People
talk
like
about
that, dude. That's a thing.
People are fucking.
It's fucking
nuts,
weird,
man.
Yeah, you can sell your socks.
I
like
won't
dirty
even
socks.
put my foot in his shoe anymore. Like he has the wings now; they're his wings. I could never put my foot back in them. You know?
Yeah,
You
no,
guys
it's-
trade?
Huh?
You guys trade?
Yeah, he got the wings. I got the core purple ones.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
dope.
I almost wore them today, and I almost did, but then I picked this hat because I was looking for a hat to wear, right? And then
I have that hat right there.
It just happened. I had the core purples on, and it was already like some. I was like, I don't know if it's working, but I still don't care, about it. I was just gonna wear them.
But I mean,
And then I
you
picked
like
this
those blue toes though, or yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Royal toes.
blue toes.
All right, so we're gonna talk about. It's cool. So yeah, we were talking about feet and
So
cleaning them.
So I said that I wash my feet and toes, and then
Yeah, get all up in there. Make sure they
wash your ankles,
ain't-
wash
ain't
your,
got no
wash
musty
your legs,
feet.
all that.
Yeah, I
and they
think-
thought that it was weird that I did that, and that it takes me so long in the shower. And I'm like, 15 minutes doesn't seem too long.
Well, I like to be in the shower anyway. Like for whatever reason, when you're in there and the hot water is hitting you, just great.
obviously that feels good, but
So-
generally I try to do like an efficient shower, right? So
It depends what I'm showering. I told you I don't go
what
anywhere.
I do,
8 to 10 minutes.
so what I
I'm in
do
and out.
is I will turn the water off while scrubbing.
Nah, I don't do
Oh
all
no,
that.
I like all.
Then I'll turn it right back on to wash off, and then
I
back
just
off.
I adjust the
Save
shower
water.
head and
I
I
ain't
take
doing
a
all that.
step
Save
back.
water.
No, I
Yeah.
feel you. I mean, listen, my pop is like
Someone's
all
gotta
about
do it.
that, right?
Yeah.
Like he was the water. I will cut the water off on you if you're in there for too long as a kid guy, right?
So that was my
but
dad. Too.
I
get that.
I will shower with the water on.
For me, turning it off.
I'm not saying I don't. But
Yeah.
yeah.
For me, turning off the water in the middle of the shower defeats the purpose for me of the actual shower. Like I love just the water hitting me
course.
in the morning. Otherwise,
that.
I just go sit there and I'll just wash up outside of it, man. To be honest with you,
Yeah, I'm just trying to be efficient.
just a whole bunch of wipes
Yeah.
and shit.
No,
like-
I mean, hey, listen, I respect it.
Yeah.
You're showering,
Conscious.
you're still doing all the right things in the shower. You're just being efficient with
yeah,
the
but you
water.
don't get cold, like.
well, in the wintertime, I guess, sure. Well, no, because like I have
Got heat on because he's not a peasant.
that.
I mean,
but
I have the heat on, too.
I have glass doors though, so it kind of like it's more than just a curtain.
Right. Okay, but
So it kind of holds that
any
heat in there
draft
for me.
really
Yeah.
when there's water on
Well,
you
my
and the
house
water's
is
gone.
very well. It's okay. Like there's
even
no
if you got
creaks
the-
or cracks or
Even if
anything.
you got
Like-
the heat, you know what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah,
just blow-
in fact, the vent is
That
right
might
at the
make you
floor,
cold, too?
facing me.
that might make you cold too. To be honest with you, I just feel like I'm gonna leave the water on. Fuck it, man.
What I think is
We're
very
here.
dope is the way that the house was designed. Is they put the toilet right next to the vent for the heater. So in the
That's nice.
wintertime,
Got warm
the
seat?
seat is always like warm.
See, and that's good because you know it's not from another butt.
And then, yeah, exactly that. And then you can like
I-
sit back, and your back isn't all cold in the morning. It's like 3 a.m. or something, I'm like, you
I've
wanna, like, lay
never
back.
ever liked the idea of sitting on a toilet after I know somebody just sat
No,
on
definitely
that
not.
toilet.
I get that.
I'll just wait.
Yeah.
You know what?
I
man?
guess
Like,
so.
There's
So
gotta
what
be another
I do
toilet.
now is when I have parties or like people over, I'll use
you close the bathroom.
no.
Bathroom
I will
closed.
use my bathroom, my basement bathroom,
Okay, see that's not bad. See, that works.
and then I'll
Yep.
clean the main floor bathroom immediately because I'm weird.
No, I mean,
Ain't
feel
nothing against anybody. It's just like this is my home. I want to.
But a lot of people,
As
in
we
that
just
bathroom.
talked about,
all that.
not everybody showers 100%.
Exactly that.
So I mean, hey, sometimes you gotta just clean up after.
So yeah,
Before you-
but yeah. So to end this is
Why?
Nailing this
wash
one.
your fucking feet properly.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
No, I think.
Quit being lazy.
Is it because you don't want to balance? Like you're scared you're gonna fall over?
I mean, listen.
Lean
also,
on one side of the shower, you schmucks. Like,
Like I've also read comments where like, so when that Mila Kunis thing came out, people were commenting on it and reading through all that. It was just like people are on their side. Like they do the same thing. Like
because people are nasty.
I'm just like, so there's several like thousands of people out here just.
Several thousands.
Hopefully
I don't
just
want to
thousands.
assume it's millions, right? But maybe it is.
I mean, there's a couple.
But,
There's
like, let
7,
me just say thousands.
8 billion people almost on this
A
planet. It might
couple
be.
tens of hundreds of thousands, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Now we're like starting to describe our podcast to the hundreds and the tens and the ones.
Sure. However,
Oh,
you gotta make it
man.
work, man.
I had an idea that I wanted to call Glenn on the pod today, but like,
Call him?
I didn't test the whole how it works.
Yeah, I also don't think he'll answer.
He might not answer.
I've never seen.
I haven't spoke to him in a minute, but
I was gonna ask.
I just wanted to opposite shout out Glenn on with him
We
on
can
the phone.
shout out Glenn right here, right now.
Opposite shut up, Glenn.
I mean, we still love you, but like I haven't heard from you.
All
I don't know
love, man.
Where the hell you been?
Hopefully he's building. Yeah,
Yeah,
building on life.
Where
Yeah.
the hell you been? Who knows, man?
good question.
I guess we should have been checking up on him earlier, but you know,
I mean, you know, I like we'll like bullshit periodically. We'll go through like because we don't obviously live close anymore, so like we'll
Yeah,
go
right.
through periods where we're talking every day for like week or two, and then like not hear from each other for like a month. You know?
I get that.
But he clearly doesn't want to come back here. You know,
Clearly, it's very apparent.
he hasn't been on the
clearly-
pod since we were in our previous set. You know,
The word clearly naturally got me to the "Hear Me Clearly," which is then the song that Pusha put out, which just naturally makes me think about Pusha T's album.
okay, right? Way to transition that.
That was good.
Ooh,
That was good.
Look at that, man.
Nice.
Shit. Professional
I'm not
podcast.
giving- I'm not giving you the
Wasn't
applause button.
seamless, but I mean, it was good.
yeah,
But I
no.
explained it properly. It
was good.
Like, it was like, watch this, then who'll see this, and then, oh, here we are.
I won't give
Right.
you the applause button for that though.
It's okay. No more. All right, meow.
Yes.
So that album, I asked you had.
But you couldn't say pussy the moster.
Chicken fucker.
License and registration, chicken fucker. That the Super Troopers is great, and actually 2 was pretty funny as well.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
It was all right.
I
First
want
one's
to.
way better.
I want to. I haven't seen it.
We gotta go.
Come on.
Go ahead, man.
No, I do. It was much unlike Anchorman 2, which I just
God, man.
worst movie.
That
Worst
one
episode
scene
ever.
with Oriole's family,
I
the
didn't
black
remember.
family.
I
That
fell-
was
I fell-
very odd.
See, I fell asleep during. The
I don't even
movie.
remember any of the movie.
I didn't
Yeah,
try to
she
watch.
watched it once.
She like had Will Ferrell over for dinner, or Ron Burgundy, whatever, and yeah, it was just really weird.
I don't doubt it. I don't.
It was
doubt
like
it.
cringeworthy.
That
almost,
movie.
yeah.
That movie reached a lot, right? Like, it
Oh
was-
my god, yeah.
Because I feel like they
Yeah.
thought after the first one that they could really do no wrong in their comedy.
Yeah,
'Cause
like
they-
why wait 10 fucking years though? Like
That
a
you can't.
full decade?
It's hard
Yeah.
to recapture shit, and we've
Yeah.
been through this already. We've talked about how it's just hard to recapture what.
I mean,
things
I
used to
guess
be.
like some films have done that, but it's not a lot.
No.
no, it's
Very-
It's got to be done
few and
right.
far between.
You
Few
know?
and far between.
Like if your vision for it isn't correct, just leave it the fuck alone.
Right.
But but this is a great topic actually too. But I just want to talk about Pusha because I brought it up in such a
Yeah,
nice,
go
seamless
ahead.
way.
Please. Yeah, seamless.
So, but the problem is that we're not gonna be able to talk about it in depth, but because you haven't listened to it yet.
I haven't, but go ahead. I mean,
You listened to a
talk,
little bit
you know?
of it.
The whole thing.
You
Okay.
can take control of this subject.
Well, I just want to discuss.
I always get a little nervous when
played it
Sam is in control
when
of the
it
topics.
came out, and then I spun it back yesterday.
Okay, see, I
Yeah.
started
It's-
listening to it. Didn't like those first 2 tracks.
I get you.
For some reason, I think he should have.
Technically, we can listen to it here, and I can just edit it all out so that we can just.
And
Oh
then
yeah.
now what? It's just like when Joe Budden plays it on YouTube, and you're like, "What do you listen to, Joe?"
No,
You
but
can't
they
even
cut
fucking hear
it so that it's like finishing as they're getting back
Yeah,
to
but
it.
it's
He's like,
still
all
annoying.
right. Okay,
But
all right, well, fine.
he should have. He should have. There's one song on there. Remember something.
Remember Me?
Remember me.
Yeah.
I think that should have been the intro track, like the 3rd track, I think, or 4th track should have been the intro track. But I didn't like those first 2, so I stopped. I was like, I will not like a Pusha T project. That's one I like. I put him on my top 5 sometimes, man.
get you.
Like depending on how I feel.
Yeah.
So, I listened to it on the way here. I skipped the first 2 tracks and went into like the 3rd one. That's why I think the 4th track should be the intro, I think, if I remember. But I love the album so far. And that Malice song is fucking crazy.
Perfect.
Honestly,
So he's performing as Malice again.
it's not no Malice, it's Malice.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Because there should be Malice.
Yes.
There's a little Malice. You know,
I like that.
I think it really great album.
Take that.
But I haven't listened to it enough to be like really fucking break it down. I just wanted to point out that I was just happy that the second time I tried to listen to it, I enjoyed it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Malice is
Yeah.
back. That deserves a round of applause. You know?
Most definitely.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Most definitely.
That's good use of the round of applause.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I can
We're
do that.
getting it now, guys. Look at it.
Yeah, I
Look
got at least
you
one button down.
guys.
Let me get the other 7.
But,
But it's a learning
Sam's
curve.
gonna start spitting 16s now and shit,
probably
like
not.
perfectly,
I wouldn't do that.
effortlessly.
That's not gonna happen.
No,
Never,
even if
ever.
No.
I could write
It's
it.
a
but
pipe dream.
No, no,
Yeah,
I
Like, he
can
hit the
write
pipe
it.
and then dreamt that.
Get
I
that.
can write it.
Heard that.
Wish I didn't hear that.
but I just wanted to see what your reaction was to it because we.
Yeah. I'm not remembering the first two songs right now.
I didn't like the production on them, to be honest with you.
I remember that's what I was gonna say just now. Actually,
Did you like 'em?
I remember not liking the production.
It was just
But
weird.
I also don't like saying I don't like songs based on just the beats. So I want to listen to the lyrics and
See,
you know.
and that's with Pusha you got to, because sometimes you'd be like, whoa,
it's,
wait, what did you just say?
It's
like, hold on.
It's real dense sometimes.
That seems really.
His lyrics are real dense sometimes.
Yeah.
So you got to like look at it a little bit. Yeah.
You'd be like, that seems really disrespectful, but I can't tell. I got to read these lyrics.
he's really like well seasoned.
Yeah.
As a rapper now.
Yeah.
Like,
The
he's,
metaphors and
what,
punchlines.
15 games now? Or 15 games.
Yeah, he's played like 15 games, something like that.
Like
a full season,
like
in,
15
NFL.
years?
Something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
No,
when,
way
more
longer than that.
20,
Right.
Because it
20
was-
years maybe.
Yeah, because I think
Clips was what, 2003 or something?
02 maybe.
Right.
Yeah, because I remember
That was I was in 8th grade.
01
in 02.
maybe.
So
They've been
Yeah.
around for a minute.
Right.
A minute. Like probably at least 21,
like
22
Grindin'
years.
came out 02, 03.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. But the thing is,
Know what I keep
he's
in
been rapping the
mind.
same way
Exactly.
the whole time.
Yeah.
He's never switched up. He's just gotten
Exactly
better.
that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. In fact, so that's funny you say that because I feel like he came out with his own style, and he's never strayed away from it. Like other artists have a certain way of projecting, or just rhyming in general. And I feel like he just sticks to the same lane. He doesn't
Yeah.
try to get with anybody's trend. or
Drug
anything
dealing,
like
rap
that.
all day.
That Pray For You.
Yeah.
So did you see the promo clip that he put out for it?
Yeah.
That
was dope.
shit
the
was-
Joker shit.
You ain't see it, right?
So he said
how you got a
that-
podcast, but you just
He
don't be
said
seeing
that
shit.
he had the Joker playing on silent the whole time he was recording the album. Yeah.
That's interesting.
The newest one, obviously.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know if there's an actual other one, but yeah.
The one where okay, I get what you're saying. Just the newest one where he's on that big scene on the steps
Exactly
and whatnot.
that. Right. So that was on silent the whole time he was recording this, and that's what inspired.
So Bush
gotta
got
think
serial
about-
killer tendencies.
Yeah, he's got a little bit. He does have a little bit of that serious.
I feel like that is your assassin. Like that's the guy you want on your right side, because it's right and left. Like right side is your assassin, left side is your like brother or like family or something like that.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay,
What is
so
what's
it's
the background?
part of like mafia, like loyalty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like
So-
you're sitting at the head of the
Well, here I
table,
am, like an
boss.
Italian, not knowing any of that. That's great.
Like you're the boss at the head of the table, and you have an assassin on your right, and your like family on your left. Like two people, one person that represents both. Yeah.
So Brambleton is the first one, not such a great one. Let the Smoker Shine, the Coops. I didn't really care for that one, but then it got into the Dreaming of the Past with Kanye.
Right.
That
Which was
pretty
nice.
good. That was decent.
Yeah.
Then Neck and Wrist, but then Just So You Remember is that one,
Gotcha.
and that's what I felt like sounded like an intro track. I felt like he should rearrange that, in my opinion. Call My Bluff is pretty dope. I don't know, like I think he's really talking to Drake. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I think he's going at Drake here. I think
I enjoyed
Pray
the
For You
small
is
back and forth
specifically
there.
talking about like these guys, like whoever's fucking, like it seems when you poke him, you poke a bear. I don't know. I'm just
or like a panther or something. Like he's just quick as fuck and he'll tear you apart.
Yeah.
Right.
that's
Or something bigger. Well, like a giant.
you know, speaking
panther
more
or
about
like a giant panther. A liger.
like a llama,
A liger
a
or
llama
something like
with
that.
with an eagle.
like a
Sure.
whatever's an
That's
enormous
actually
animal that's
terrifying.
fast and dangerous.
A bear eagle.
Beagle? They
That's-
have that already. It's a dog. That's what a bear and eagle comes out to be.
Definitely not.
Fucking little fat dogs.
No.
That's half you, man.
Hey, he does have beagle in him.
That's
So did you also see that there was a Charlemagne and Pusha T interview?
I think that's what I was referencing. Yeah.
Did you see then obviously you saw when they asked about his parents and
Yes.
like Pusha actually got emotional. He let some tears go because his parents died within like 5 months of each other. Or something
I didn't know that.
man, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
And condolences out to Pusha T. Not that he's gonna
Yeah.
see this pod, but hopefully he did.
You never know. You never know who's
man,
watching.
I think my barber cut him up when he was here like a couple days ago.
That's dope.
That's crazy.
pretty crazy.
And my biggest
his tour was here.
Yeah, my
radius.
biggest fear is that now his prices are going to go up. Hey man, look,
It was 35. It was decent. It was $35 for his tickets. You're talking about tickets
no,
prices,
I'm
right?
talking about
His barber's prices.
now.
Yo, it better be grandfathered in or whatever.
How long you been going to your guy?
So now this is I've been going to him for 2 and some change now.
Maybe not then.
What?
The grandfather then. Like I feel like it's
Oh
like
no,
5,
I'm
10
not.
years.
I'm not. Yeah. I mean, I could.
Like, yo, Osama, we raising the prices on you, man.
It's just at a certain point, I just my income isn't raising like that quickly.
Inflation is a bitch out here,
Right.
man.
At some, I mean, the price is today's price is not yesterday's price, whatever they say.
Exactly.
And if he's done that, I just want him to know that I appreciate your services, man, and I just don't want to have to lose you. But
Hey, if my bosses are watching, yo, inflation is hurting.
even with the raises,
Help us out a little
they're
bit.
like, we gave you, even with the cost of living, they're like, we gave you a cost of living raise. I like, but you didn't even cover cost of living. Like,
Exactly.
what the fuck do you mean? You
Yeah.
just bullshitting. That's what it is. Fucking us all over, man.
It's craziness.
So you gotta make your own money.
You gotta make all the money you can on the side,
Yep.
man. But that's the problem.
We got to be one of these corporations passing down all the stress that the government is handing down to us, to the customer.
Preach, my brother.
Yeah, we want your money. I
is
do, but I want to spend
Motherfucker's
Red's
spitting
money.
right now. This motherfucker's spitting right now.
What is this?
I thought you had
What
$200.
is this, Undercover Brother? Like his speech, like
Right.
Dave Chappelle's speech.
Right.
Because I'm still paying off loans, man. It's hilarious.
He's like, "Hey y'all, it's a revolution."
yeah.
That's such a funny movie to me, man.
Oh, it was perfect.
yeah.
Eddie Griffin was hilarious.
It's very well done.
People don't really talk about him as much as they should, I think.
No,
No.
they don't.
Hey, Malcolm and Eddie was a really funny show.
Malcolm and
That
Eddie
was
was
good.
a great show. I enjoyed
was
that.
funny.
That was around for like what, 4 seasons?
It's around for
Something
a
like
little
that.
bit. They had the
That's
50-50 club. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
I've been watching Martin.
Like, what does that mean? Like,
Man,
maybe.
So so you brought up Martin, and I thought about Martin when you said the 50-50 Club, but I was always thinking about Nipsey's. But I wanted those wings all the time. Them wings, they were snapping, G.
Hell yeah.
They brought out that big ass platter of blue cheese too. I was like, y'all just
Yeah, it's
going
not-
off on set.
Blue
Like,
cheese ain't my thing.
I know it probably isn't any of yours.
some
but
ranch.
I
Yeah.
cannot do blue cheese.
Y'all are fairly plain.
Okay, so I saw. All right. So
Come on now.
speaking in that,
It's okay,
in
though.
that vein,
Blue cheese is
I'm
nasty.
part white.
So, I
okay,
get
in
it.
that vein, right? In that vein, we're saying. I saw that there's a podcast I started following. Right, it's the Picky Boys.
I don't know what that is.
Doesn't matter.
Boys is
they,
picky.
they do. They did something recently where they were like they did the fuck, marry, or kill
Gotcha.
for cheeses,
Right.
right?
Okay.
And I thought that
Were
was,
you given specific
no,
cheeses?
you
or
just
you
got to
choose
come up
your
with your own.
Okay.
Right. So I don't know. Maybe it's. I think it's hilarious. But since we just started talking about blue cheese, right?
Yeah.
And I hate blue cheese more than any cheese. Really, any cheese can be.
I get it. It's mold.
Yeah, it's weird. What are
You're
you
eating
doing
mold.
with it? Why?
Yeah.
Why on earth is this even a thing?
It's preserved.
But for some reason,
It's preserved.
certain
That's
ones
why.
are just delicious.
You like blue cheese?
no,
he
hell
hates
no.
blue cheese.
Okay, so
Straight.
let's go ahead and you want you want to run a fuck, marry, kill for cheeses?
We can do something better.
Oh, well, okay, what do you want to do?
How about let's start with cheese and we'll do one more after that.
Wait, what?
I said let's start with cheese and do one more.
That's
after
what I
that.
just said for cheeses.
Yeah,
So I
and then we'll
get
do
that,
another one.
and then we'll do another one after that.
Oh,
That's
I
not
was
for
like,
cheeses.
wait, what? You just said no, and then yes.
All right, well, kick us off then.
Yeah.
So all right, we
Since
can
you
have-
old as hell,
we
yeah.
can have a debate about it, right? In my opinion.
We got to go first.
Okay.
All right, so
Especially elders.
I think my favorite cheese, right? So you got to go with I think what would structurally be able to take it, right? So, right? Think about it.
This
Like
man is
a good
ridiculous.
sharp cheddar is kind of like it's got a bite to it. You know, it's kind of
Sure.
It's not gonna take. It's not very pliable, right? I like Munster.
Sharp cheddar's good for certain things.
Munster's good. I like
love
Munster.
Okay, well, get to what your three are.
Yeah,
we can
man.
talk about what's
So
good all day.
I
The fuck?
might fuck Munster,
Okay.
right? It's probably one you can get there.
So you're hitting that on the side.
Hitting on the side,
that's,
right?
That's
Right.
real side
Mary
piece.
though, you got to have like a consistent cheese. So
Exactly.
you got to have like a really good like mild sharp cheddar. Like I think that's what you have to have because it's the
Well, you
most.
can think all
So you
that.
Uh,
got 2 cheddars?
well,
two cheddars?
Munster's a cheddar.
Oh, you said Munster. My fault. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Munster.
Yeah,
And
'cause
then
we're talking about sharp cheddar.
You,
so,
got to think
yeah.
about what's most consistent, right?
get you.
You don't want something that's not going to be like even
No, you're
delivering.
right. I get that.
3 out of 5 times is not enough.
like that.
So I'm like a really nice, mild, sharp cheddar,
I get
right?
that.
Nice thick slices.
Okay.
Right? and I'm gonna kill the shit out of blue cheese. I'm gonna murder it.
Okay.
Your blue cheese. You can't have any. If blue
Okay.
cheese, it's no.
All right.
All right.
It's just like we talked about. You cheat on me with somebody named August, you better skip that month entirely in your life.
You don't get to celebrate fall.
Fuck that. Anyway, you next. Now you made me mad about blue
All
cheese.
right. I'm fucking mozzarella. First of all,
know what?
I'm Italian, so I gotta have mozzarella.
Okay.
I get that.
All right. I'll say that that's a good one because you get a nice fat, fresh.
If I wanted to do the Arab
mozzarella.
side, I'm probably bringing out some feta, but nah.
So feta's gonna crumble too quickly. It's like, what did I do to you?
We're not literally
good.
we're not literally doing that.
But you're saying you're gonna do it, so we got to think realistically.
I'm marrying Munster.
You're gonna marry Munster.
Munster is my.
I think
my
sometimes
top of
Munster
my,
just doesn't work well.
Munster's underrated.
yeah.
It's one of the best.
and I'm
cheeses.
killing
That's why
Swiss.
I'm
I don't think sandwich
You're killing
places
Swiss?
use
killing
Munster at
Swiss
all.
cheese.
You're killing Swiss cheese.
Killing
That was
Swiss
actually
cheese.
mine.
It already got mad holes in it,
killed
but I'm.
some-
But I
killing
had,
it.
but I also have another one I can do, so it's fine.
So you're not killing blue cheese.
Oh, I'm not.
Blue cheese can.
I
Listen, these
fucking
other
love
cheeses
blue
are gonna
cheese.
exist. There's
I
a thousand
love
types.
What's the
cheeses.
point of blue cheese?
What do you mean?
What do you put it on
It's
that
a
you can't
it's a
put
dip.
like something else
It's a
on?
dip for wings.
Ranch.
Really what it-
Ranch is way better.
Me too,
Ranch
I
is-
agree.
And
No, that is opinion.
it's for sure fact.
It's not. How
That's
the
why
fuck
I
is
said
that
I
fact?
agree.
They wouldn't offer blue cheese if it was
So
fact.
you think
asshole.
blue cheese is better than ranch for fucking
Both my
wings?
wife and I think wings are better with blue cheese than ranch.
You're
but we're not,
wrong.
But we're also not saying that it's bad with ranch. Though we love ranch.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to fuck around with ranch, or fuck. I'm not trying to say
What's
anything
more
bad
versatile?
about ranch.
What's
Well,
more,
you said it's kind of plain.
what else you doing with?
You just
fucking-
call us plain for liking ranch.
No, I just said you guys are plain folk.
Okay.
What's up with that?
But think about it. I have a question. So, what is the purpose of crumbling blue cheese?
Blue cheese crumble on a salad.
I don't know why. Like that's not. What,
I ain't doing
what's
that
that
either.
question?
The crumble,
mean?
like what would you do? Put it
Why
on
do
a
you
salad?
crumble
That's
feta?
nasty. Now you're
Yes,
eating
exactly
fucking
that.
mold.
And sometimes, yeah.
Now you're eating mold. Feta's way better.
Oh my god.
You said feta. You said feta's way
What is
better.
happening
Now all
right
of
now?
the cheeses are mold.
This is all.
Yes, but feta's way better. If we're talking about a salad topper,
Yeah, yeah,
put
I mean,
fucking feta than fucking.
I'm definitely not
This is
doing
all
blue cheese.
opinionated, by the way.
Yeah,
Just
it's all
saying.
opinion. That's all we ever say
Okay,
here.
well,
Nothing
there's three
about
of us.
we don't,
Majority
we're not
win.
factual here.
Who says that ranch is better than, for wings? You?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he doesn't like blue cheese.
Okay, so 2 out
Yeah.
of 3.
Well, no, but if you want to have like a proper you have to ask somebody that likes both.
How could you not kill blue cheese? It's the worst.
I just told you why.
Because I'm killing Swiss. 'Cause
Okay.
Swiss is gross.
So,
Fuck Swiss
so
cheese,
all right.
man.
Adam
Fuck
said
Swiss
he's
cheese.
marrying Munster.
Yeah.
He's fucking
Mozzarella.
which is
Right.
honestly,
I like that.
I would take your side chick too. So like I'd be fucking both of them,
Damn.
and I'll marry sharp cheddar.
How the fuck?
Wait
does
a
he-
second.
Like, how does he get the leisure to just do that?
He just
I'd
took
say-
my wife and my
He actually did.
and my
no,
side
I
piece.
did not.
Because he's like, hey,
Because
you
you
know
said
what?
fucking Munster.
You know what?
Munster.
Yeah,
so,
I said I'm
so,
fucking
so
Munster.
he just said, hey, you know what? I like that. I'm gonna take that now. That's mine. That is your mentality.
That's your terrible twos, man.
That is your
Everything's mine.
mentality.
Stage.
Terrible too.
Anyway,
And that's mine. Remember when Stewie had this was that's mine stage?
You better not get terrible now that you're 2. You were cool when you were 1. You become an asshole when you're 2. We ain't gonna be cool till you're 5.
sure, sure.
Like stay the fuck away from me. You were an asshole all last year.
All right, well, Dave, give us your FMK cheese edition.
Okay. Man,
Come on, you got all this time to think about it.
I'm fucking Chihuahua cheese.
You're fucking a Chihuahua cheese. That's a pretty
I
good
fucks
cheese
with
to
Chihuahua
fuck.
cheese.
Yo, Chihuahua cheese is delicious.
It is.
I just think it's funny that in order to crumble it, you feel it's like you got to rub all the oils in your hands all over because you're just like squeezing it trying to get it to crumble.
Wait, Chihuahua cheese.
That's the circular joint,
You're
right?
thinking of
No, you're talking about queso fresco.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
queso
I fucks with that,
fresco.
too.
Yeah, you
That
might
is
want
amazing.
to.
That's
You
just
might want to
great.
fuck queso fresco.
But they
too.
do sell Chihuahua cheese in a wheel. It's
They
just
do.
a bigger
They do.
part of that.
It's usually shredded though.
Yeah, that's how
Oh,
you
I
can
do know what Chihuahua cheese is. Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
all
a
right.
really good stringy.
It's like
cheese.
an
you're
alternate
fucking it.
mozzarella almost.
I'm
Like,
fucking Chihuahua cheese for sure.
Okay,
No doubt.
it's
All
not
day.
the
I'm with
worst
you on it.
idea.
Yeah. I am marrying probably Gouda.
Gouda.
I could have Gouda.
That's
on
the most
everything.
versatile cheese to you.
For me. I could have Gouda on everything.
Okay.
yeah, if we were going most versatile, I probably would just put
It's mild.
like,
it's
cheddar.
creamy.
See, I like a slice. I think yeah.
So yeah.
But I get
and
it.
then because you chose that one already, I'm gonna say fuck. No, this is kill. I'm gonna kill
You kill Munster, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna kill you.
I love mustard cheese. Mustard cheese is
You
my jam.
motherfucker! How could you?
I just said it's
I
underrated.
know, but I felt like maybe out of spite you would have killed me.
I'm not that
because
person.
I killed blue cheese.
It's
and you're
okay.
like,
You can do that.
You motherfucker! You killed my boy.
I will do what I want to do. But
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna kill. Man, what don't I like? Because I love. There's like a lot of cheeses out there.
That's why it's only blue cheese to me. Everything else, could get it. I could fuck every other one and marry a couple of the other ones.
You know what? I'm gonna kill Swiss. I fucking hate Swiss.
You said
Fucking
kill
gross.
Swiss too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Swiss
did.
is gross, man.
Oh, you
He did.
motherfucker. So now blue cheese exists.
So what I said is that when he said Swiss, I was going to say originally, but I was trying to think of one that I hate more, and I don't think I hate.
So essentially, what you're telling me,
But I
is
thought
we
you
can-
had a secondary.
I thought I did.
I like the rest.
You don't
of
like
the
Swiss
bucket.
on it.
So what I'm thinking is what I was thinking of isn't necessarily a cheese. It's like a spread, but it's a cheese spread. So it's
Like
called
Merck's beer
Boursin.
cheese. Oh, okay.
It's Boursin. It's onion, chive, and cheese, and you spread it on crackers. It's fucking disgusting to me. I hate it so much.
In theory, I don't know if I'm mad.
But
at
I
it.
feel like no one really talks about it or uses it enough for me to like. Whatever, it's fine. Like that can exist.
What's the top?
It's
What's
on
top
right now,
five
it's fine.
spreads of all time, like for food?
If we could go like deeper into this, where people knew what the fuck I was talking about, there's an Arab cheese, right? And it comes in like a little circular
that
thing, and they're
salty.
individually wrapped in like little
you
triangles,
fry 'em.
like triangle foils.
Oh no, not that one. Oh, you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
Oh
yeah. I forgot what it, I forget.
I don't think it's Arab cheese, is it?
I don't know if it's.
You're saying that's good or
we
is
get it
bad?
from the Arab store. Oh, I love it.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
we just eat it with
I
peanut
wasn't
bread.
sure if that was a kill or not.
No, it's almost like it's almost the
it's
consistency
more of
of cream cheese, but it's a little
more
bit
of
less.
a fuck. I would think you would
Okay.
do. You would fuck.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, probably.
We don't
yeah,
want to
yeah.
marry.
No,
it.
no, no. Munster is gonna be the Munster is boot thing, you know. So, she's wifey right there.
Well, again,
And her
I'd like
problems.
to just send. The idea came from a different podcast, so I, just wanted to put
Pink
that.
biting
out
your
there.
style.
No, I just think it's funny because we were talking about
Because
blue
of
cheese.
Sam.
I fucking hate blue cheese, man.
Like we get that now.
Okay, would you,
secure in
would
that.
you
We
say
know that.
cheddar cheese, melted cheddar cheese,
Cheddar
has
cheese is amazing.
has a place that in one of these like?
Yeah,
that would
would you-
probably be like my second or third, Mary.
So it'd be your third wife. You'd be like a guy.
Well, second
like
or
a
third.
Muslim who has like 5 wives. You've got. Okay, so what if we were going there?
It's fucking cheese, homie. There's a lot of cheese out
You just
there.
got
Okay?
mad, like
I just like a cheese that melts well too, you know. So
yeah,
that's
the thing.
I think all of mine melt well.
No, sometimes they don't melt as well as
What?
others.
What?
Like so, I
No, like my list. I think.
yeah.
Besides
yeah.
the Swiss, because fuck Swiss. But
yeah.
yeah.
And that's why it's part of that. fuck
But Chihuahua and Gouda, yeah.
Yeah, but you guys don't want to kill blue cheese together.
No, I want to kill Swiss.
No, blue cheese is
So it
okay with
exists.
me.
The only reason why
Yeah,
I
Swiss
ever
doesn't exist.
the only reason why
Fuck
blue
Swiss.
cheese is ever my kill is because
Are you mad
if-
about Swiss not existing?
I can.
You
I,
like
I
so
like
wait,
Swiss
you
a
like
little bit.
oh god damn it, man. My dad loves Swiss cheese.
Swiss is decent.
I cannot get down with that shit.
Nah, I'm not
Sorry.
a fan of it at all.
Also,
The only
also
time
Irene used to make cheeseburgers with Swiss.
No, that's not the.
It's just the
I remember
flavor is
that,
just
but
not.
It was actually
So-
good, but
I like cheddar
was-
jack.
I don't
You
know.
didn't want to. You never admitted
Something
it.
like that.
I just admitted it right now. For
I
the
hated
first time.
it. I hated to admit it that it was really
No,
good.
sharp cheddar, man. A nice sharp cheddar because on a burger, like you put it on the grill, that thing it just melts over the burger.
That thing just thanging.
And it's like I said, it's got a bite to it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more of a thicker slice.
Word.
When you bite it, it's like it's different, man. It's like al dente pasta.
The only
If that
time-
makes any sense.
The only time I'm telling you is I put blue cheese on my kill list is when I order wings, and they give me blue cheese and not ranch, and I said, "What
I
the
get
fuck
that.
is this?"
Because then
I
you
said
have
ranch.
nothing then, right?
Like now I have to go and dip into my ranch reserves, my hidden
Well,
valley.
so what I was also going to say you should have ranch on reserve.
Oh,
then.
always, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
it's true.
What's your ranch brand?
Hidden Valley, and then I usually put like
can't fuck with Hidden
some
Valley.
Louisiana hot sauce in there, mix it up a little bit,
That's
make
dope.
it a little hot
I get
sauce
that.
Oh,
ranch.
see, I don't do a
thing.
lot of
give you that.
ranch because I don't eat wings yet, right now because I
Oh,
still got that mental
yeah,
block
yeah, yeah.
about it. But I am gonna go to Buffalo Joe's in Evanston soon.
Yeah, I still haven't been there.
The one in downtown Evanston,
Right.
not the one on Howard. You don't want to go.
That's what I hear. I'm also trying to hit Lem's barbecue joint.
Oh yeah.
It's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from us.
This definitely make me want some wings.
But they got them rib tips though. Way
Not a big ribs guy.
really?
Nah.
Beef ribs?
Well, I mean, maybe if they're there, I'll eat them.
Beef ribs. Are
I'm
just-
not like,
they-
yo, let's get some ribs tonight.
I mean, hey, it is what it is, you know?
No, fuck that.
Let's get ribs tonight.
No.
All this food talk making me
I
hungry.
want some sort of chicken probably though, like maybe like a fried chicken sandwich of some sort.
Heard.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Pops. Happy birthday to him tomorrow.
Shout out.
We went to a hibachi place yesterday.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
First of all, I was telling Sam,
You
I
guys
was like,
drinking sake?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
dope.
they do like
where they force feed you that shit.
No, I'm always, but like you guys are drinking it though. All right, cool.
yeah.
He said force feed you this
Yeah,
shit.
They
they're
do,
like,
man. They
open
take-
up.
Take one of those spray
Get
bottles. You've seen this happen before?
Of course.
They just spray that shit in your mouth.
Yeah, it's odd,
It was funny
actually.
because by the time it was getting to Adam's mouth, right? Because I was getting it and it was like, all right, cool, but
Like I was on a corner.
by
so I was
the
fine.
time it got to him, it was like separating, so it was just splashing it.
I hate that.
and it just makes you feel you're like,
Yeah.
it's not the look. You
Yep.
know?
Yeah, and then
So,
you're like,
He's just holding up a sign that says pause the whole time.
I'm
like-
not doing this. But
Yeah.
they and the sake wasn't like it was kind of strong.
no,
for
yeah,
you,
it's pretty good. They try to
Sake's
get you a nice
strong.
little tip
Exactly.
before they start feeding you.
Hell
I like
yeah.
that. You know?
But that food is delicious, man.
Said tip.
The best thing about those hibachi grills is like it's always enough time between me going to them that I forget like the order. Like they'll be like, "Oh, there's rice." I'm like, "Cool," and then
He
they'll throw
said cool.
But then they'll throw the noodles on there after you get the rice, and I usually like to wait for everything to be done.
I get
I
that.
can't, man. Then it's gonna be cold.
It
Take all
wasn't
day.
that bad.
He's a showman too. He can't be sitting there like he's over here taking his time, showing you how he can do like tricks and throw things at you. Like I don't. I want my food to be eaten while it's hot.
Stop all the
doesn't
theatrics and shit.
So Adam doesn't like broccoli, and he threw the broccoli.
He
at
told me
Adam.
he gave
yeah.
you all his broccoli. Yeah.
Yeah, but even when the dude was throwing the broccoli, Adam caught it in his mouth and threw it at me.
Yo, it was raw broccoli. He didn't cook it all yet. Like
I mean,
I don't like broccoli as it is, and then raw. No, I'm good.
He's like telling you, like, hey, you're malnourished. You need some broccoli.
That shit was pretty funny to me.
No, he did that to everybody.
I'm
But
joking.
The
this
best
guy,
part,
he's pretty good, man. Like he had an aim. I'm like, all right.
the best part
odd.
about
It's
eating
odd.
with Adam Chinese food or anything like that, I'll always get his broccoli
I
or
get you.
most of his veggies.
I get you.
He kept the what was it? The zucchini and the onion.
Yeah, I mean, I only
together,
gave you the
which is
broccoli. What you
weird.
talking about?
Yeah, but
I didn't eat the onions.
you didn't? Oh, onions were
damn.
good too. You don't like onions either?
Onions are okay on certain things. I don't like them in all
It's fucking
situations.
stir fry essentially, man.
Listen, it's basically a meal of rice and noodles and
Yo,
meat.
it was a smorgasbord of
Pause
food.
where applicable.
I
You sound disappointed.
No, I was cool with it. I just don't understand why I'm always ridiculed for not
Okay,
fucking with all the vegetables.
I now get that.
what
tone now.
vegetables do you eat?
I like certain vegetables, but
Name them right
motherfucker,
now.
I was eating the zucchini we had right there. I just
Barely.
didn't. I mean, barely.
Okay, so that's
You
one.
watched
This motherfucker was eating 7 plates. How are you gonna be focused on mine?
Yeah, but I wasn't discriminating.
I think that's why he was watching, though, or at
He
least
was like,
that's
"You
why
gonna
he
eat that?"
knows, because exactly that.
No,
he was
no.
just waiting.
I wasn't
like,
looking
I know
at you
Adam.
either.
had
I
like
want
half
your
a plate.
cornbread.
I figured Adam was going to eat all the stuff on his plate besides the stuff he didn't like, which is
Sure,
which is the
sure,
onions
sure.
more than likely.
What happened?
Vivi had a whole bunch of rice.
But I was laboring
So
the
I'm
last
just
couple
like,
pieces of chicken.
Well, I'm gonna just shovel some of this in.
Heard that.
As well.
That last couple pieces of chicken on my plate, like I forced them in because I
How
was
was that
like, yo, it was pretty good. It was like a teriyaki chicken in a way, like whatever that shit he
Gotcha.
put on it. But like,
Whatever the shit he sprayed up on.
Whatever shit he put up on that.
no, it was good. But I was having a hard time like the last couple pieces on my plate. So the fact that I was looking at you and you're still over here like, ooh, what you got?
No,
I'm like, yo.
and the
It's like when they show John Goodman on
He
Family
said,
Guy
"Man, I
and he's
was
just
eating."
eating everything.
I have an appetite, man. I don't know what to tell you. I eat
That's
a lot.
cool. I know how much you can eat.
And I would rather finish the chicken than finish the veggies on my plate.
If you
Fuck outta
guys
here.
do not know, Sam loves to eat.
Yeah.
I love to eat too, but there's like a maximum.
We all do. We all do. But
I have
Sam
limits.
is-
You know?
I'll max.
I've seen Sam hit like 3-4 plates at a barbecue at my house. I'm just saying.
I mean,
good, man.
listen, during the summer,
good.
and a barbecue is a little bit of a different story. I'm not paying too much attention to what I'm
Sure.
eating at a certain point. I'm just drinking and eating. So
Oh, I can't do. I cannot wait
Potato
for drinking.
salad,
and
some
eating.
chicken.
telling you, man.
Barbecue soon. Like soon as
most
we both get
definitely,
back
man.
from
I
our
promise
trips.
you. Oh,
so
yeah.
Once you
I'm
get
down.
back, we'll do some, and we'll try to throw something where we can at least get Zach over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we miss you, Zach. You should be bringing your ass to the podcast.
Yeah.
Word.
It's been like 2 years since we've had you here.
His debut.
Yeah. Actually, Zach's
the
been on
butt-
what, 2-3 times?
I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
about
something like that. I
don't
think. Yeah.
know. All right.
Yeah,
dope.
he's been through a couple of times at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, that would be cool. But yeah, we do a little barbecue when we get back because I leave Friday for Mexico.
It's finally
Dope.
like yesterday was 80 degrees, and then today is 50 degrees.
Well,
So we're
it's
trying to
nice.
like.
No. This is
65,
it's at 75 today.
It's nice out
It's supposed
there.
to get up to 75. Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be like in the 50s and
I
rainy.
think it's sunny out right
but I think
now,
it's
actually.
going in that direction anyway.
Oh, there is a little bit of sun. I can see it.
I think it's just because it's daytime outside. Like it's 12:49.
Oh shit, it's mad early.
It's mad early.
See, we
But
started
it's,
early though.
it's not early in
Feels
terms
good.
of where we are recording. Probably take a quick break now, right?
Yeah,
Good
that's
spot
fine
for
with
that.
that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then we'll come back and get to some more shit.
Word.
You know,
Peace.
Hey,
I only got a piece of them. You know? We're coming right back.
I don't know.
where were we?
I was looking in the mirror at this hat, and I was like, "Holy shit! It's been 6 years since the Cubs won the World Series."
Yeah,
It's better than the 108 it was prior.
No, true.
What
But
up?
I'm just saying it more in the time of our
just
lives.
had to
Like
put that in there, bro.
6 years.
Like I also hate the Cubs too, but I didn't say shit like that.
no, 6
No,
years.
no.
has flown
I'm
by.
happy
I
about
don't.
it. I have a Cubs bet.
You're right.
That was your one thing. But I have this.
You barely got a Cubs. Anyway, no. What I'm saying is, for us, like 6 years
I
has
get you.
passed by
Yeah.
very quickly.
Yeah, and the team has changed a lot for
Yeah, I don't
for
know
the
who
worse.
They got
I
rid
don't
of
know who the
everybody
fuck
who
is
we
on the
wanted
team.
at the same time.
We have there's a new guy from Asia. I'm not sure what country exactly, but he's killing shit right now.
I know nobody's names on the team except what isn't Jason. What's his
Jason
name?
Hayward.
He's still there, right?
Center field. Yeah,
See, that's really about it.
I remember back when
which I'm
we-
pretty
there
sure
was-
he's on his way out after the season.
Yeah,
remember when there was Fukudome fever?
Yo, that he was dope.
They loved Fukudome.
He was a great baseball player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that how you pronounce his name?
Yeah, Fukudome.
Are you sure about that?
Oh wait, are we wrong?
I don't know. I just
What are you talking about?
thought we'd be a little immature here, but
Oh, he's like, well, I
We
guess
can't.
not.
It's being immature here with that is gonna make it racist, and we can't.
My
do
jokes
that.
are spoiled on you guys.
dude, my name has been car wash my whole life, and
That's fucked.
Yeah, mine too, man.
You know what?
I know.
I never put that together until you told me that you were being called that.
you know what's funny
And
though?
I was like,
There's
that's
nothing.
fucked
creative.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing to put together. You're adding a letter that's not there.
Well, McDonald. I mean, McConnell, McDonald.
People are just not
Yeah,
creative.
it's
is the problem,
fucked up.
you know?
Fucking hated that.
Like, they
shit.
went for the
And it's
low
also
hanging
'cause I
fruit.
was fat, and it'd be like, "Oh, you want a fucking Big Mac?" Like it's like, well, it's
At
what
least
the
you
fuck?
can-
Low hanging fruit, buddy.
Just
Low
my,
hanging
just my
fruit.
fucking name. Like,
But the fact that
I
car
just happen to be fat.
I do
Yes,
like
and
burgers.
yes,
but
I do
fuck
want
you.
a
Yeah,
Big
if
Mac.
you're gonna make fun of me,
Do you have one?
If you're gonna make fun of me, make
Well,
it
we're on
like
the subject.
clever. Make it a clever,
Exactly.
burn or
Exactly.
zing,
Yeah.
bazinga.
Like we were funny as shit, even when we were young, because we still are now. But
Don't
like,
just give me that, like, you know.
you
I
at
mean,
least
I'm
give it
sure
right
if you
back.
listen,
Don't go with
those
the obvious.
conversations.
If you want to go right into it like a savage, you know, you can go ahead and say car wash. But
because
what
like
the
we were
fuck?
watching all these comedians early.
Yeah.
Like, we knew how to.
We
Word.
talked like grown men when we were
Very
definitely
true.
not grown men.
Yeah. That's why we're not really easily offended now, but we have to be careful about easily offending people, apparently. So,
Yeah, it seems to be
He
the
said
case.
apparently.
yeah. There's a lot of conversations that I would have that I can't have now because of the climate of the world.
A lot.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know
I'm
about
asking.
I don't know about
that.
a
That
lot,
was an
I guess.
actual like question, I guess. Like, but
I
yeah.
guess I don't know if it's a lot. Like, a
I'm
lot is
savage.
subjective anyway, right?
Classic
But like,
bougie, nasty.
well, hey man, whatever you're into.
That's
you know?
that's a very fun
Yo,
song.
Meg the Stallion be putting out them like
Yeah, she's
trap
juicy as hell.
videos.
I love being single, being able to
Oh,
say that.
well, like, just
I can say that too.
the songs
it's
themselves.
true. It's not like I'm fucking Meg the Stallion. I'm just seeing what she posts like.
And
you
if I
see.
was, I would let people know.
The songs themselves keep things very spicy
Yeah,
in the marriage, so it's awesome.
yeah.
I very well much agree with that.
Go ahead, Meg.
Way to go, Meg.
Appreciate you,
Thank you.
Meg.
Thank you for all those anthems.
Meg.
Meg.
No, I've been Megan Good posted something yesterday. I didn't even look at it. I was like, I can't watch this anymore. This is just pure fuckery now by Megan Good.
It's like BET Uncut at 3 a.m. back in the day, but it's just like on at 7 p.m. now. and
Speaking of that, Ashanti posted something the other day. I was like, what the fuck was that? Like,
she's back, y'all.
she's been back for a couple years now.
With some back.
Yeah,
She's she's nice.
I do gotta appreciate the way a lot of these '90s women have been
But
aging.
didn't
I hear
she
you.
just get
They've been
a
looking amazing
star on the Walk of
That's
Fame?
a good way to put that too, Adam. Thank you.
Didn't she just get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
I don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure she did.
I don't know
I look it up. I bet you she did.
why you gotta come up with things and I gotta look it up.
Because I mean, I came up with it. You got to look it
Wait,
up.
who are we talking about?
Ashanti, man.
Oh, Ashanti and a star.
Oh, baby.
Well, I know we were.
Just for context, if you didn't know who it was.
If you don't know that,
Man, if you don't know that video, on pause and you rewind it between minute 114 and 127.
That's when the
Ashanti is living her dreams. On Thursday, the 41-year-old Grammy winner was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame
Pause
dedicated
right there.
in the recordings
Pause
category.
right there. Does she? Is that a? So
April 8th, 2022.
I don't know how to say this without saying maybe she don't deserve it yet, but I don't know that she deserves it yet.
Well, what are you talking about?
Well, what
I mean,
the fuck?
there's probably a lot of people who got a star that don't deserve a star, and they were like, "Fuck, man, we were a little
not
over
saying
anxious with
you're-
this,
I'm
and
not
we're running
saying-
out of places to put stars."
I guess
Yeah,
I
that's
would.
the thing. Like,
I
how
would
much
think
room is
that
left on that
Christina
walk?
Milian would have a star before Ashanti because Christina Milian's at least acted and has been a singer for.
Ashanti
I'll
acting.
say on the
Has she though?
Yeah.
Okay, because I wanted to say that, but I wasn't
She
sure.
was in Coach Carter.
Who?
Oh
Ashanti.
shit! Damn, I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. That's wild.
And I think she did other things, but I don't know.
Yo, seeing that live for the first time in theaters was pretty dope.
Coach Carter is a great movie.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But back to deserving a Walk of Fame star.
What do you got? What are the credentials?
How long is
What do you
this-
got to have?
So what? I'm sure.
Is there a certain like a number of minimum years active in whatever you do?
So look that up. I'm
I
sure.
thought so.
All right, let me look up
But
the
Because like
qualifications.
because like what qualifies you then? Yeah, right.
logic would make me question the idea because maybe how long is that Walk of Fame? Like, are they just gonna keep extending it,
I don't know. Yeah, sure.
right?
That's
like,
fair.
okay, at some point there was like a few. So man, you're on the Walk of Fame. It's like 4 of us. Then it got to like,
He said there's like 4 of us.
right? Like, man, that's kind of prestigious.
Anyone,
Or-
including fans, can nominate anyone active in the field of entertainment as long as the nominee or their management approves the nomination. Nominees must have a minimum of 5 years' experience in the category for which they are nominated
That's it?
and a history of charitable contributions.
5 years and some philanthropy.
Oh, I did.
Yes.
I donated to the UNICEF thing in Jewel one time.
I give the homeless folks all the time.
So I'm just saying that's all that's necessary to call yourself a philanthropist, right? It's like I donated to a charity.
So technically,
Okay, so you don't want to be an asshole. You want to claim.
No, I know,
philanthropy,
but
like.
definitely there's assholes that have a
Listen.
star on the Hall of Fame. That's all
Oh
I'm saying.
yeah, sure.
So technically,
And I wasn't calling you an asshole, just to clarify too. I don't know if you took it that way
technically
or not,
like
but
another
yeah.
year and a half, and we could be nominated for the Walk of Fame.
Well, so I was
If
also
somebody-
thinking that, like, if we were actually to get on within 5 years, we could potentially be.
In 5 years, I mean,
I don't even think we necessarily have to
Because
be
I
on.
donate. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. Okay, I donate.
That's
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fine. I mean, I have donated.
I can't help the poor if I'm one of them.
Yeah.
Word.
That's how I
But
feel
what
about
I'm
it.
saying is, still, does she deserve a? Now, listen, Ashanti's bed. I am not going to dispute this.
You are well, okay. I thought you meant like just a general.
Not
fact we're
even a
talking
little.
about.
Not even
Got
a
it.
little bit. You couldn't find a bone in my body that would dispute it.
Couldn't even do it.
But I will say, I'll dispute the fact that maybe she don't deserve to be on the Walk.
But the
of
game
Fame.
once said, "I do anything, but I won't fuck Mariah, even if she had Ashanti butt naked in bed, 'cause she got a forehead just like Tyra." Now,
Damn.
that's all a
'Cause
lot
she
of
got a
disrespect
forehead
right there.
just like Tyra.
But
Tyra, bad
he was.
too.
We let
Okay,
him skate
so,
with that.
Yeah, because Tyra.
Because I would fuck Mariah, Ashanti, and Tyra.
yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
that's a fair. That's fair.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. Well, then, game was lying.
All right, I just
And
wanted to know why we let him get away with
Especially if
that.
Ashanti was butt naked in bed with Mariah.
Especially if it was all three at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
Mariah be hitting them like octaves.
Take a quick break.
All right, we'll be right back. We're gonna take a quick commercial break.
I will say,
Keep talking if you want to.
I will say, Mariah seems like she'll be quite annoying.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Nick
Yeah.
Nick married her.
I could also see her just being very laid back.
It seems like she would walk around just singing that all
She's
day.
also very rich.
and high ass like Mariah. Would you shut the fuck up?
She's also
I'd
very
imagine
rich.
still because like touring and whatnot. She wants to stay fresh. But
like me.
But she's like pretty
no,
much like
it's not you,
on
you,
her
you,
way
you.
done being active.
what about
right?
me?
Right, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to eat, watching TV, bitch.
I'm sure she has a studio or two in her house. You know,
Oh man, she doesn't. Yeah, I'm
Dude,
positive
that
she
crib.
She's going in
do you
there and
remember
getting
how
her
big
shit.
that fucking house was? It
Crazy.
was like 7 floors of a
does.
high
Ridiculous, man.
Mariah is very rich. So I don't know.
No,
if we
she's
know that.
wealthy.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
better
Fuck
to
rich.
be.
Let's get wealthy.
It's better to be wealthy than to be rich. Yeah. So the way that I heard it was,
But you got to get rich to get wealthy.
rich is receiving a big check. Wealthy is writing that big check,
All right. Yeah.
like signing that big
But
check.
I believe
I
that you
fuck
got
with
to get
that.
rich to get
I
wealthy.
have neither
right?
received
you do.
nor written.
You do.
It's like a
you
step.
Do.
Like
it
you
is.
got to crawl
It's
before you
steps.
walk. I've never seen a baby get up and run.
Wow. All right.
For the first time ever.
That's amazing.
I have
Pull that up.
I've never
That's great.
received nor written a check that big, so I'm neither of those things. Let's
Of
get
course
there.
not. Yeah, we are still poor.
We need to try to not.
We
be
fall in
poor
that
anymore.
area where they don't even define us. They're just like, they are inconsequential at this point.
They're like, listen, you exist, but you're not on our radar. So,
I accept it for now.
I like not being on the radar. Like, I don't want to be
Sure.
famous. I want to
Sure.
be. I would like to be rich. But if this is an avenue which I have to take to do both, then great.
Man, if I could be very honest, then I know what it's like to be broke and to be
Yeah.
like almost homeless. So yeah, there's a very deep appreciation for that.
Yeah.
Like
Anybody-
holding on to what you actually have once you get it and making that shit work for you. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to stay there, up and stuck.
Right.
You know?
Right. Like
So to
I'm the
speak.
first one in my family to actually own a home. Well, we
man.
talked about that earlier, but
But still,
earlier episode. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just having an appreciation for
for sure. But it's still a round of applause.
what you came from,
Yeah.
what you got. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So we got there. We started at basically an FMK of Mariah, but not really.
Well, all right. So are we gonna do that? No. I'm
No.
just playing.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Muck, I was gonna say Muck, fuck, Mary kill.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
but
probably
like-
I would probably say Ashanti, Mariah, and Tyra. Unfortunately, 'cause she's kind of annoying. As well.
Wait, how'd you categorize that though?
The same way you write.
In order.
Okay, got it. I wasn't sure. I want to make sure.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, we're here.
For a year, he said.
Yeah, that'd be a difficult one. I'm not even gonna
Not
bother with that right now.
difficult.
Marry Mariah, fuck Shanti, kill Tara.
And I don't want to kill her, but this is the only
It's
other
also
option.
going to be very messy when Candace watches this, but yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's all right though.
I mean, it's hypothetical. It's not like you got.
I'm joking.
Not like I'm hooking. I can hook you up.
I'm joking.
Listen, man,
but if
I
you
can't.
could,
I could put anybody in that spot that we put
Which
Tyra
one?
in, you know.
Like
so
kill?
technically, I could put
You
him
can
all.
just kill
yeah,
anybody?
how do you just do that?
I mean,
to any of
any
them?
of the
though?
three
I
of
mean,
them.
they're all beautiful women.
Yeah, you know, like if I'm gonna say, oh, she's a little bit annoying, so I'm gonna kill her. Well, I mean,
Let me tell you
I could
how.
probably put
Because
either of
those
them
are
in.
the three.
But it's also
options,
like I'm also an
asshole.
asshole at times, and I'm very annoying. I know I can't.
Yeah,
be,
yeah,
so,
yeah.
like,
Word up. No,
the fuck
but
am I better
I'm
than
not
you?
gonna call me annoying.
Sure.
I didn't. That wasn't the question. It wasn't would you kill yourself? It's
All right,
Kill
well,
myself to sacrifice one of them.
no.
Fine.
I'll let them live. I just can't do it.
I'm gonna go a
Right,
different way.
right.
I'm gonna say Tyra,
Yeah, jump on the
Ashanti,
bum.
and Mariah. Even though I know it's stupid to kill Mariah and I should marry her because she got all kinds of money.
Yeah, and then you could kill her because
Yo.
This is
And sign that E. Okay, great.
Mariah.
like sound that out, man. Sound that out.
Y,
That's-
got
that's
the
wrong.
Y on there. Great. Okay, cool. We're good. Let's do this.
Oh boy, do we? NBA playoffs. I want to start talking about that earlier on, but
Man, let's please talk about that shit,
I
man. It
forgot.
is amazing right now. It's on fire, bro.
The Bulls are going through.
I'm
some
loving
things,
these games, bro.
You know,
It's on fire, bro.
It's on fire, bro.
the Bulls ain't making it out of the first round.
No, unfortunately, but
They had a good
they're
game.
not
in
They're
there,
playing
you know?
currently right now. It's probably actually close to being over, actually.
Yeah,
So.
it's true.
Started at noon.
It's almost 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm happy to see them in the playoffs.
Most definitely.
That's always a nice thing, you know.
yeah.
Especially because the East is usually not a difficult one to get top 8 in if you're an NBA team.
This won't be the last time they'll be in. I
No,
think
no.
they'll be contenders for a little bit if they keep.
Yeah,
it depends
a
how
nice,
long-
if
They gotta
if
build.
If they keep a good core and then build on that.
If we can keep DeRozan around for a couple more seasons.
I think he might stay. I
I don't see why he would
I want to
leave.
say he likes Chicago a
Yeah.
lot.
I mean, he was in Toronto, so the weather ain't that an issue, you know. Like,
Sure. But like we love him here though.
Yeah.
Like he's an amazing player, man. He did a
I
lot
think
for
Zach
us.
Levine might leave because of his presence. Like,
Oh, man.
nobody cares about me
You
anymore.
know what, man? He's
not been performing the way he should, though, either.
It sucks to see him perform the way he is right now, man.
Yeah.
I thought he would be putting like at least 20, 25.
man is not having a good run.
Which
right now.
it happens though, man. Like we can't just put it on him. I mean,
Playoffs are a different animal, even though it's
truly.
even while the league is still.
Draymond said the other day, he's like, not everybody's built for the playoffs. He says some of the guys that you think are guys are not really guys at the end of the day. Like,
That sounds funny.
In only a way that fucking Draymond can explain that.
can you imagine as a reporter, like, you'd be like, can you name names?
No one else heard
Who
that?
are we talking about?
They're like, are you saying that this guy is not a guy? Like,
Oh yeah, Beretta did that shit.
that would probably be one of the funniest things. I didn't think about it in that way because I was by myself and my immature mind wasn't on. But as soon as I said it, I was like,
If you ever want to bring the immature mind out of you, I'm here.
Yep.
Got you, man.
for sure.
I will bring this to a childish place.
No, but he was like, yeah, some of the guys that you think are guys are not guys, and everybody was like, "You just gonna let that go?"
Right.
All right, fine. We're just gonna let him say it.
Apparently, we have no follow-up questions
Yeah,
for some reason.
But he said that some
some reason.
and then look at like KD is playing pretty lax.
Man, the way he gave up that game the other night
That's nuts.
in that pass. So we passed. So he was driving in and then kicked out because he thought they're gonna put the double team on him. Kicked it out to Kyrie, but they saw the pass coming. And then Jason Tatum with the win.
Tatum is nice, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up to see him win that game though, like him, because they were talking mad shit all game.
Yeah.
I would like.
Where's
to
the
see-
killer instinct
That's
in the league
like
right now, man?
that's like the new rivalry. I think
I don't-
Brooklyn,
in
Boston.
Boston.
I think it's gonna be
I don't even know. There's no killer
because
instinct
they
in
were
any of these.
they're going pretty hard at each other.
I mean, they're younger. I think they're pretty equivalent in age. Well, maybe not. That may not be true.
You know what series is really fun though is the Timberwolves and Grizzlies.
Yeah.
That is, man. Last night, you guys watch the game last night?
No, but I seen the highlights a little
Gee.
bit. Yeah.
But the reason why I love that series so much is because of Ja Morant's father and Kat's father.
yeah, they
so
go
they
at
sit next to each other the whole game. They're just talking shit the whole time at each other.
That's
man.
pretty funny.
And to see last night's game out so close, like the whole fourth quarter, it was like a 2-point difference. Like, yeah, it was just going back and forth.
That's just hilarious.
Cat went 9 for 11 for threes, I think, last night.
Damn.
9 for 11.
I'm pretty sure.
My man is a.
If not that,
3.8
it was
at
it
this
was either him or the team collectively, but still, it was a crazy stat for threes though. Like
Yeah.
they were killing shit. Edwards went wild.
Oh, man, I don't know. I think who do you think's coming out that series?
I don't know right now. I don't know.
Yeah, they're tied, right? 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'd like to see Minnesota come out of it. Honestly.
I would love to see either one. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't be mad either way. But
Also, maybe not see Minnesota because of all these protests that are going on too. Like that shit needs to
Yeah.
stop, and that's getting kind of scary though, man.
Yeah.
Because somebody could have like what if that person had a knife or something somehow?
yeah,
That's fucking weird to me.
yeah, man.
Security's going to be tightened up for the rest of for the rest of the season or the postseason, I think, and I think next season we'll see more restrictions.
Yeah, I don't
think.
know what's going on.
I hope so at least because this could get really bad. I think
Yeah. I don't understand that too much either.
that's really dangerous.
Yeah,
She was at half court. The woman, she like ran out from.
The fuck are they protesting?
So the Timberwolves owner is so these people that are attacking the Timberwolves owner are from PETA or they're from some type of animal rights group.
Yo,
and
PETA
the owner is like a hunter or something like that. I could be talking out of context right now. He has something to do with something that's against PETA.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
and
in
these
my
people
opinion-
are protest. Like the one lady was going to glue herself to the floor of the one game. She had super glue on her and was going to put it all over her body, like her skin, and glue herself to the floor.
that's stupid.
Of course,
but you're gonna ruin the floor.
with your blood and skin
Yeah,
once
yeah,
I pull you
but-
off. Yeah,
right.
like
Yeah, but
like,
but after you're gone, you're
of
ruined
course
the floor.
that. Of course that.
what the fuck is wrong with people?
But so that's why they wanted to do that though, to cause.
People are.
What if you have an itch on your nose after that?
Right.
You know, now you can't scratch your nose.
Right. What I thought was really crazy is how they yanked that lady up yesterday. They pulled her out. It was like 1 second from half court to behind the rim.
Yoink.
They like pulled her away. Like, yeah.
Yo,
I don't know.
is
Yeah.
wrong?
Then the other game, this lady tried to chain herself to the
I saw that.
actual like rim. Yeah.
Jeez. People are crazy, man. Choose a different time for this.
Listen,
Crazy.
Catch him outside his mansion. You know?
I think PETA's
Don't say that.
You know, but like,
bro, no, no, leave these people alone.
no,
man.
for sure.
Fuck.
But if they're gonna be crazy, just don't do it in the
I
game.
get
Is all
that.
I'm saying. You know, like again, there's a time and a place. If you want to go and settle the score, do it.
but what is the
do it
score?
on your
What's
own
the
time.
score though? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, like for you
I
to
don't know.
ruin the floor
because
with your face.
right,
I don't know what the whole issue that they have is, but
like email somebody and sue
cr-
them.
if it's big enough where you want to go and super glue your
I
body
hear
to
you,
the
bro.
floor, and I mean you must got
I
a
don't
score
know,
to
man.
settle,
Some
you know?
people just
Right.
be bored and have something to fight, and that's it.
So what it is it's animal rights activists who are doing
I
this.
can't
They're all
stand
crazy.
PETA. I love
It's
animals,
odd.
but
Of
PETA
course,
is
yeah.
weird,
It's
man.
odd. It's odd.
Like this
They
is
be
what
on
you've
some extra
devoted
shit.
your life to, PETA. People entertaining.
What is
I was
it?
gonna.
The only PETA I know is bread.
And Griffin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
PETA.
just about to say that's the only bread. That's the only PETA I know.
That too.
Yes.
It's PETA.
But also the bread too, because I love pita bread.
Yeah, yeah.
I could eat
Delicious.
pita all day, every day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah.
It's the bread of the Arabs. So what's up?
That and
That's
some
what we
baba,
eat,
baby.
You know?
That and some baba. Slap it
Hubis.
up.
Habibi.
I'm hungry.
I want some. Yeah, I'm about to get some Arabic food tonight for sure.
About to give me some
I would,
schwamms.
but man, most of them are most of
Algerian
the good
food.
ones.
This
is
Algerian
over
spot,
in
bro.
South Side, man.
By Kiona Kasson. It's at Pulaski and Elston.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, I like
Fire.
most of the Arab spots I like are down out south.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, that's true.
Also, what on Devon though? This Indian.
Yeah, the Indian food is it's not Arab.
It's totally different. Totally different. No, you're right though. But I was also mentioning
No,
that.
But there's some-
there's some good food down on Devon. I've had some of that when I was younger, actually.
There's also some very good Arab spots that are up north too.
Little
You know?
bit.
I mean,
I don't
like
know.
Salam is one of my favorite of all time.
Yeah, but Salam was good when we were kids.
That
I was
Salam
gonna say
is
that
good
place ain't
now.
all that good anymore.
Salam,
For me.
we used to go when it was like a fucking hole in the wall, essentially, when we
Yeah.
were kids.
It's true. It's
You
true.
know, but
Places, you know,
a lot of just the good Arab spots are out south, just in general. But
for sure. That's where a lot of the Arabs are.
they've settled.
Settled.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
But yeah, playoffs, though.
Yes.
yeah.
Back to the
You
playoffs.
went from pita bread to.
Well, you start talking about the Minnesota stuff, so that's how. We
Also,
got
the Suns. I think
Suns
once
are.
Booker comes back.
there.
See, that's the thing. Like who lost? Milwaukee lost Middleton, which
Yeah, but that's just the series, though, right? Or
that's
is it-
for the series. But if the Bulls were more of a contender against them, then it would be a problem. But
The
otherwise,
Bulls
of
should be
course,
more of a
of course.
contender.
and
the
Man,
Bulls have been having
I
a great
don't see
season.
why we're not playing better right now.
I don't know.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
I
Cold
anticipated
feet.
them not playing.
Is it
so
that
great.
though?
Maybe.
And why is it always us? I feel like
know.
it's always Chicago, man.
I don't know, man. Because like we made some trades that made us a good team
man,
this year.
definitely.
Like we've been able to win games to close out games.
You guys might not agree with this, but that Tristan Thompson pickup I thought would be at least big, but that was a bust.
I thought that was a weird pickup, honestly. but
I thought that'd be
Yeah.
at least 12, 15 points right
No,
there.
I didn't.
Eight
but
rebounds.
what's the
something
dude
like
Vucevic?
Vooch is killing it, man. He's dope.
He has a hard time finishing at the rim a lot.
Oh yeah,
and I'm like, yo,
inside
man,
game
what's
is
your
awful.
problem?
And he's not big inside.
No, like yo, if you're taking a layup as a 7-footer, you literally just drop the ball into the hoop.
It's
Why
bad.
are you having a hard
it's
time?
bad sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
His
Some people
post-up
don't
game
have
is,
any.
His post-up game's awful too.
I
Sorry.
think that's really what
No,
we're
no,
missing
that-
is a
that's not
presence at
he's
center.
not a traditional big man at that size if
You're
he's
right.
not able to
That's what we
have a
need.
post presence or just inside presence at all.
We need a traditional big man
You
down
know.
low. That's what we need. Is
But,
somebody.
I think it'd be cool to keep Vooch, but to have that big man too, though,
Yeah.
if they can play off each
You
other.
think the NBA's rotating back towards a bigger man game plan?
Man, I think it's just
it's a hybrid big man.
Yeah, the high.
there is. Yeah, that's a
True,
bigger part of
but
it, too.
do you think that that's become because before that was what you wanted? You wanted to start with a really good, a dominant center.
Sure.
Obviously, it's different now. Centers aren't the same as they once were. It's not defined as the same position
Well, yeah, no. I mean, you
because
play
gotta be
outside
able
a
to.
lot.
Yeah, you got to be able to play all the way to at the top of the key,
Yep.
and for some reason be able to shoot a three. It's
Yeah.
so weird. That's why I like DeMar DeRozan. He has a lot. His mid range is fucking ill.
It's really clutch.
Yes, indeed. I always thought mid range was a underrated shot.
For sure. It's the majority of the court. You should be able to have a mid-range game. Like
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to shoot within fucking 18 to 10 fucking 7 feet, right?
yeah,
you
like
should be able to
12 to 20 feet. you should be able to make a shot in there.
True.
You know, 3-pointer is different, but I think everybody should be able to have some sort of a better mid-range than a 3-point game, but not in this league, I guess. This league's different.
Yeah.
It requires you to be able to shoot threes. When Steph Curry's lighting you up from fucking from beyond the arc at like 8 a game, you're like, well, somebody's got to make these points up.
So Steph can score 15 points in 2 minutes.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Or less. Somehow.
I mean, hey, McGrady did it in 12 seconds.
Sure. Damn.
Yeah,
wow,
but that was different. He didn't know. It wasn't all threes. It was like that was
But
crazy.
that hustle though was wild to watch that shit live, man. That
T-Mac
was
is
pretty
one
crazy,
that you got to really look at like as could have possibly been a great because of just,
I love the Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady duo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that was
Definitely.
crazy.
That was very fun to watch, man. It was
Holy
brief,
shit.
but it was fun to watch.
Yeah. That was old school.
Because they're
Toronto.
cousins,
That's what they say. I don't know if they're
like actually like blood.
I don't know if
cousins.
it's blood or maybe through marriage or something.
Gotcha,
like that.
gotcha.
Well, is on that same kind of note, is there any duos in the league right now that you guys particularly enjoy watching? Like
During the season, I liked watching DeRozan and Levine. I thought they were cool with each other, or they played well with each other.
it was
I
nice to have
also
a duo in
liked
Chicago.
DeRozan and Ball when he was healthy. That was fun to watch.
What's wrong with him? Why is it that he can't?
I
He's not
forgot.
playing. Is
I don't know, but we could really fucking use him right now, man. He'd be like
What's the little bald headed dude?
the key.
What's his name?
Caruso.
Caruso. Yeah.
Caruso's killing it, man.
He doesn't look like a hooper.
I love that pickup though when we got him.
Yeah.
No one wanted it. No one was sure about it. Not to say I'm talking shit about you guys, but
No, yeah. I'm one of those people.
Sure. But yeah, he's proved it though that he should be here.
He doesn't. Every time I see him, I'm like, he does not look like a hooper. Like he's not a traditional.
He does not look like it at all.
But he
no.
can play.
He balls though,
Yeah.
bro. Pause.
He balls, bro.
Nah, he was a good pickup.
Yeah.
He was definitely a good pickup.
He was a surprise contributor to me, so that's a bonus. You know?
And I think we're just a piece away. I just don't know what piece. To be
Centerpiece.
honest.
A centerpiece.
It has to be, right?
Mind a pun.
It has to be.
Centerpiece.
Like flowers or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Kind of. One who posts up in the center.
Okay, well, I don't know who's that of it.
It's just sunflowers swatting
Let's
basketballs.
get a Zion to come here. How about that?
Zion would
So
be cool, but
they're
that's not gonna
talking
happen.
about Joel Embiid next season. He wants to come
Coming
to
here?
Chicago. Yeah. But then it's
I'd
like,
be okay
who do
with
we? But then who do we give up then?
You seen
True.
Stephen A. was talking about
I don't
James
want
Harden being
That'd
done.
be somebody big.
Yeah,
From
it's
our-
either going to be
I'm sorry?
Levine or...
You saw Stephen A. talking about James Harden's done to him, like the James Harden we know.
Man, I don't get that. I don't think so.
But he doesn't seem to care. I'll say that. He seems very passive on the court. Not as quick.
He's not in a situation that he
Which is
likes
odd
or
because
cares about.
the
he
first
should be,
5
because he
games
wanted to
when
go
he
to
went
Philly.
to the first 5 games in Philly when he went there, he was lighting it up, man. They were scoring 60 points a game.
That's
him
right.
and Embiid. And then it just fell off after that. Yeah.
I think he really wanted to win a title in Houston, and since he couldn't, now he's just like, fuck it, I'm going to just play until I retire.
Well, do you think the retirement comes sooner than later?
At this
For,
point, maybe.
Harden?
Yeah.
So what is it, 10 seasons?
No, he's been.
He's
in
like
the
12
league
and
for
12 now, I
some
think.
time Probably like, I don't know.
What year was the Durant, Westbrook, and Harden?
I think he's at least 10 years in the league.
2011, maybe?
Yeah. Or if more. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
12 or
feel
13
like maybe
seasons.
12. Because I feel like he came like 2010 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Because
could be
they had like 2 seasons together, right? That
Yeah.
With
or that trio.
Westbrook, Durant, and
Thunder.
Yeah,
That was a squad, man.
yeah.
Yeah, that was.
If they
and
never would've broke
drafted
that
all
up.
3 of them.
Exactly. That's wild, man.
They all gotta hate themselves for not being able to figure that out. You know?
It sucks, man. Just
He
like the
was
Lakers.
drafted 09.
That makes sense.
So what?
so-
13 seasons now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think we might see him for another 2 seasons, maybe 3, depending if he can like get a winning culture happening wherever he's at. You know.
I seen LeBron say he's like, I'll never miss the playoffs again in my career. I was like, there's a couple of ways this can go.
He's gonna go next
He could
season and he's
he
gonna
could just retire right now. So like he'll never miss them again.
See, I told you.
I did it.
I did that.
But then like activates himself again when his son wants to play them.
Yeah, I don't think
know if he's gonna be able
basketball
to
is
do it
his
at
number
that
one
point, man.
priority right now. To
At
be honest.
40
I don't think so, but I'm saying I mean he wants to, you know.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
he wants to play with his son.
But I don't think basketball is LeBron's number one priority right now.
Well,
I think he's trying to think about what's going to happen next.
I
Because,
Which is
think it
smart.
only
Which is smart.
yeah, but I mean, he got mad money. He can wait a minute.
It only is
got
a
a
big
production
priority
company and
because of his son.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Exactly.
It's the only reason it's a priority. Otherwise, I think
probably would've
he'd
been gone
retire
already.
tomorrow next
I think
year.
you're right.
You know, but he wants to be the only father-son
He's
duo.
this close.
But I think everybody, I mean,
Wouldn't
like,
you though?
Even,
I think
yeah,
I would.
I mean, if it was feasible, but
Even
I
if I'm
wouldn't-
putting up
for
like
sure.
10 a night, I'll ride the bench. I'll play 6 man, whatever.
I don't know about all that.
I mean, listen, even as an
know,
amateur
as him-
basketball player,
Well, I mean, do you really see LeBron James only scoring 6 points a game though? No.
No.
Chance
He's
that you could
gonna
get
put
to that
up
point.
15 if not more.
Well, I mean, that depends on how well his body holds up into his
Sure,
40s.
of course.
Because that's still another 3 years. He's my age,
yeah.
you know. So
yeah, and I mean, you know how it is though, like giving up basketball and kind of like throwing in the towel. Like, all right, my career is done. Like, that's hard for anybody. Right?
just feel
Jordan came back twice.
I feel like players were older back,
Yeah,
30 years ago. They
I
played
feel
it
like-
was
no,
different
I
though. It
feel
was a
like-
different
I feel
style
like-
of play. You know,
I feel like players' careers are way longer than they used to be. Unless
Maybe.
I think they are, man, because majority of players can play 15 years easily nowadays. It's weird because think about it. Chris Paul has been in it and is now 36 years old.
but I think also back
He's
in the
been playing
day,
for what 15, 16 seasons.
back in the day, people like would go to college 1 or 2 years at least before they came into the
That's a
league
big
most
thing.
of the time.
He came
too.
in a little older.
Yeah,
came
and
in
a little bit, yeah. So that's got to be factored in. And I think LeBron, after he gets one season with his son in the league, maybe not even the entire season, he might retire at the first game.
No, I think
Like, he's here, we played together. All right, man.
I
Good
think
luck.
he'll want to play a full. I think he'll want to play a full season with his son. But I just don't think it.
It's like a welcoming team. Like,
I don't think to the detriment. I don't think he should do it if it's a detriment to his legacy. Like if he's just a shell of his one self.
yeah.
Listen, it's cool and all, but maybe you can
I agree. Yeah.
come on as an assistant coach or some shit. I don't know, man. If you really want to be part of that,
And I think he probably will, because I don't think anybody wants him to be like an announcer. So
I mean, who knows?
maybe that's just my bias against him.
I mean, I never would have thought that you'd see Draymond Green being like such a. People
Sure.
like his podcast. People like him as a broadcaster.
yeah.
He's
You
fun.
know? I would have never have anticipated that just based off his earlier years
I
in the
think
league.
I think it all has to do with his basketball IQ too, though. He's really
He's got
smart.
a really good.
He's
got a
got
basketball
really
IQ
smart
for sure.
basketball. Like
I don't know, man. Them three right there, Clay, Draymond, and Steph. That's a crazy trio. I hope they don't let. I hope they just allow them to retire as,
Warriors.
as Warriors.
yeah.
I think
that's
Draymond's close
that's
to
ideal.
closer to retirement. Probably like, all right, but I chose the Warriors to win this year before the season started. I was like, if Clay comes back nice,
Of course.
if a few things happen, then that's definitely the team you're gonna want to beat. Because I mean, now they got Jordan Poole and he's acting a fool.
Man, that's funny. Yeah, he rhymed that, but he said, you know,
My man. All
that's
right.
what I do sometimes.
Back to school.
I'll give you one bar of this Kit Kat.
Jordan Poole. Huh?
I'll give you one bar of this Kit Kat.
No. If I wrote something, it would be way better than me.
I hear
chugging
you.
off
Don't
my
dig
head.
yourself a hole.
But I don't try to. but I won't try. But I don't do that much anymore. I used to do it when I was younger.
Hey, we should
a
do
lot.
written battle raps.
We can do that.
I'm down with that.
If we do like that's Patreon. I know we haven't done Patreon. but Patreon would be
you and I
paid-
used to do that.
Oh,
We used to battle rap. We used to write rap.
I'm telling you, but like it's not something I used to. I don't write much as I used to. I used to write just as a way of like getting
have a
like
journal and stuff?
like a journal would be like like
Dear Diary. So today.
but like in more of a like that's the way I found to express like my thoughts in a sense.
Yeah.
And then I would
Yeah.
do like I'd write jokes and shit. So
That's dope.
I have a lot of that stuff. It's been years since I probably added to any of it.
You should go back to it. Just
My
to read it.
memoirs.
So I say that because I did that with stuff that I used to write, and I think it gives you a better
Just jump back into
perception of yourself,
right?
You know where you're at and where you're at now. Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that. I used to do it at, like I just wherever I'd work, I'd carry that notebook and I would just write into that and it would just accumulate. I have them. I think I know exactly where they're at actually in the house. So.
You ever go back and read any of your like essays and shit from high school?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have. I recently actually.
Didn't
My
care
mom
for
gave
that.
me a whole box of stuff from school.
You're just like, huh? I wasn't as smart as I thought.
No, I was
Like, damn, I was smart.
Well, like I like the way that I articulated stuff.
Two
in my
kinds of people in
papers.
the world.
Yeah. What?
Smart.
The ones that
and
are
not.
look back at like, man, I was not smart, and then the ones that were looking back like, I'm just as smart as I thought I was. You know?
Well, I just always been hard on myself when it comes to school. Like I always thought that I was dumb.
Not me.
But I was like A's, B's.
I always thought school. I didn't think I was dumb. I thought school was
Yeah,
dumb.
I didn't take it seriously.
Which-
'cause
no,
nobody's like, hey
I
man,
get
listen.
that, man. Yeah.
Nobody really like makes it as clear as they should.
The thing that
hey man, how you do now, that's gonna like be your future probably.
No, but the fucked up thing is that's not true.
It's
Not
not.
in this future.
So
Well,
right,
true.
The thing that killed my like, I guess love for school or just like the education system because I believed in it still, you know. But then I started to see when I was in high school like that they don't fucking care at all about what happens to us, you know.
It's true.
was
High school became more of
very-
like a social place. after a
It's
certain
for
point.
sure. Which is fucked up.
Yeah.
I
I
would've
didn't learn
missed
about
that.
anything productive.
Nothing
like,
that matters today.
Yeah.
I would
Like I was supposed to have a finance class, learn how to balance a checkbook and all that. I mean, so that was half a semester. So like what, 4 weeks, something like that.
A quarter.
Sorry, yeah, excuse me. But, yeah,
8 weeks maybe.
something like that. It was a short period of time.
Yeah.
yeah. It wasn't a full semester though.
Yeah.
But so we couldn't start class because the teacher said we couldn't start class till everybody was, you know, acting appropriately. And I was at Taft in 2004.
And nobody
5,
was acting appropriately.
and they're all just so we were overcrowded. So I had 40 kids in my class. There were kids on the ground with their notebooks out,
Jeez.
taking notes and shit.
Yeah.
But it was kids from all over. So Roosevelt started taking in kids. That's why it was so overcrowded. So there was rival gangs in classes and shit then. And then there was people getting kicked out of class. They were fighting during class. Then we didn't have class that day because that was 20, 30 minutes. And then now we're gone, you know? So that was a bigger fucking problem, you know? Yeah.
So jackasses screwed it all up.
That and it's just like teachers not caring enough to have control over it or saying, hey, I'll stay later and we have class after school because that makes sense to me right now, right?
I don't blame teachers for how much.
But also they have
like their
time too,
jobs.
though. You know, or
Yeah,
like
well, they gotta go
well,
home
like
and
they have
grade
their own
things
time,
and-
rather. Is what I meant to say.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
To
So like
me-
it's hard for them to want to do that. I guess sometimes. Sure.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
yeah.
being a teacher is like a
it's grueling, man.
yeah.
I
That's-
couldn't.
yeah.
I can't fault them for being. If a teacher's lazy, or doesn't seem to care, or lacks of engagement with the, I can't blame them.
I get that. I get
paid
that.
shit, and
Yeah.
then they get shitted on.
Well, especially like when
Dude,
you're talking
there's
about
no way in hell you could ever convince me to become a teacher.
But
It
I
depends
guess,
your
I
school
guess-
system
I
you're
guess
in, I think, you
the teachers I'm
Yeah, but-
commenting on are the ones that are clearly that they don't care, and they're saying like,
I thought the
I don't care.
majority did.
Like I don't have to teach. You can just go to the dean's office and the whole class is over for today, and you guys don't learn anything. You know?
thought the
It's like, well,
majority
no,
of
like
teachers,
what the fuck? Like, I need
actually,
these, I want to go to college. I need these fucking credits. Like,
of all the things that I learned here, this is what I need to know.
Yeah.
Like, can you come on?
I don't know.
School- school-
So then that's what kind of killed it for me is like I went to a really bad public school and I couldn't transfer from that place because my grades weren't all that good anymore. So freshman year I was in the top 100 of my class, and then sophomore year I was like top 150, and then junior year I was like in the 400 or 500s because like I was just done with it.
yeah, I just.
And Taft, I mean,
It really killed my spirit.
it's a school that really will take you out of your focus in the academic part of things.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a great time while I was there, but it's a good thing that I didn't stay because I would probably not have graduated on time.
Yeah.
So
It's also like a sink or swim type thing. It's like, you know, we're giving you these tools, either you use them or you don't, and then it's up to you.
yeah.
I think CPS is in general just a place like that. Unless you go to like certain schools, and even with
I'm
Lane,
sure that's
like, I
not
feel
for
like-
everybody. Yeah, like I know it isn't, but
Yeah.
that's just it's common to people where we came up at though. You know, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just never really thought that they, if they went out of their way to teach what you should learn in life for, you know, the next stage in life.
Yeah, more structure.
You would definitely be more successful in things. You would understand the weight of situations a little bit more.
Complexities,
Right?
yeah.
They don't teach you shit. So
No.
if they were in there, like if senior year was all about constructing your life, right? They give you the autonomy to decide certain things. They should give you that in senior year where you're like, okay, so when you go into college, you're going to have to learn how to do certain things. So we're going to make you, take care of certain correspondence and like understand what it's like to be an adult, right? In an adult-like situation.
Have to learn what it's like to go make your own appointments to do
not
things.
Not make me be like, all right,
hold yourself accountable.
I'll take another gym.
Yeah, right.
I'll take 2 gyms, I guess.
Like, let me make senior year as easy as possible on myself instead.
No, I get that, but I'm saying like
no, that's what I'm saying.
They
like,
shouldn't
that's
give you the ability to do that. They should give you. They should. It shouldn't be you're gonna. If you don't do this right, you fail, because that's not how life works either.
Sure.
Right? It should be just a literal. It should be separate from the first 3 years of school.
Yeah.
Senior year should be a
college prep.
Something onto itself.
College life prep.
Right.
Yeah.
We put you on this floor of the school. Your whole day is going to be revolved around this part. You have the ability to make it into class when you make it. Like, but understand there's you get docked this, and maybe we have you
I get that.
start off with this much money in your bank account, and we start to extract based on, we've docked you pay. You forget that you got to pay taxes on those bags of chips you just bought, or you were paid things like that, right?
Well, because the only thing that changes from high school to college is now you are responsible for getting yourself to class on time, or you can create whatever schedule you want as long as the class is available at that time. Yeah. That's the only thing that changes. So you're only holding yourself accountable for making it to class. First of all, you're teaching yourself that lesson. It's not like they're making you learn it. You're teaching yourself, or you fucking just flunk out, right? Because you didn't go to class on time.
Right.
But there's still no actual life skills in there that they're equipping you with.
And that's what I'm saying. It needs to be it needs to prepare you for what's next. It doesn't need to be, but it needs to tell you, like, listen, chances are you're not going to know what you want to do by the time you're done with college.
And hey, admittedly, that's difficult, because both of us, after high school ended, after I ended after you, the world is a different place now, right? So like it's hard to gauge how the world is going to be, but there are basic things that you should know how to do, right? Like there are kids in school today that they don't write in cursive. They don't know how to handwrite.
Oh man, I know that.
New math,
like what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't get that either. It's like called core math or something like that.
No, it's bullshit math. It's honestly stupid.
That shit is
like,
it's the long way around.
If I can learn, I know what 2 plus 2 is, because I can just say, hey, there's 1 and that's 2. But there's another 2, right? So there's a 3 and that's a 4. So that's 4. Because there's no other fucking numbers that possibly could be.
The only factors of the
dicks. I would fucking, if I was in school now, I hated it back then. There's no way I'm making it through now.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, because you have to do it that way, right? Like
it
has to be done the new core.
Exactly.
You can't do.
So the problem was when they introed that and said this is the new way to do it, parents are still teaching kids the way that they knew, which is how we knew.
Yeah.
Like, how else are you supposed to teach?
And these kids were getting Fs and they're failing, getting bad marks because
they're
like you have to learn this new way because this is the way how to do it, and if you don't, then
that's so stupid. What they need to do is teach you how to work a calculator and figure all those things out in the palm of your hand, because that's what today is, unfortunately.
Well, I get that too. Yeah.
Well, dude, so at work, for instance, they were trying to create a new test for the position that I'm in, right? And they're like, we want to update it. So I told them, I was like, don't ask questions on maps. Ask, can you Google Maps? Do you are comfortable with technology? Do you like the questions that are valid now?
Because they're now adult humans who made it through the school system and learned how to
map in the middle of this road says it could lead. No, you got Google Maps. And technically, if you're an adult, you should understand a little bit of sense of direction. And if I go a little further down this road and I got to get that way, but back this way, I just got to go around in circles. It's right there.
Like, man, I got to make a right in a half a mile, but there's a light there.
I got to stop, yo. I got to stop. No, I think, you know what? It's a matter of... I've always I had a problem with school because of that. I feel like, what are we learning here? Trigonometry?
Right.
Trigonometry.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell me when you've used trigonometry.
I don't know how to put the curriculum together.
I mean, certain professions you have to, but
certain.
I don't.
The ones that you use that in, you can learn
no,
that later.
right. It's
I'm not going to spend a whole
specific,
year feeling like a fucking asshole that I don't understand this shit.
I understand that you can't cater an education to the individual on a large scale like that. I get it. But, like, there should be more autonomy to the individual.
Classes shouldn't be called math. Or they? I mean, you should learn math, right?
You should learn basic math. You should be able to do mental math to a certain degree.
But the class should be called more like applying math to everyday situations.
Well, that's the type of thing.
Mathematical thinking to budgeting your life, budgeting yourself. That's what the class
for the most part
be. It shouldn't be math 1 and math 2, and then but even worse, math geometry,
My problem-
trigonometry.
My problem where that
calculus.
is
Bitch,
related,
What?
that
Bitch, what?
I said, bitch, what?
high school is where I have a problem with that type of stuff, right? Grade school, for the most part, I don't really have too much of an
No,
issue
I
with
don't
how the
have- I don't
curriculum
have a
is.
beef with grade
You got to
school.
learn like your
Yes.
basics. You got to not be an idiot, and it
And I
teaches you how to
kinda
not be an
think that they
idiot at
prepare
least
you.
to some degree.
I kind of do you not feel like they prepared you a little bit more for high school in 8th grade than they did for freshman year of college?
No,
and
because I remember
senior-
8th grade being largely about the first semester was like learning things and getting like the tests all necessary, and then the second half was just about getting graduation shit prepared.
Yeah.
So I
do
don't remember there
that.
being too
But-
much.
but
yeah,
they let
like
you
practicing for plays.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
like 2 months.
Well, yeah.
Like, what the fuck
Oh, we're not
am I
gonna
doing
we're not
right
gonna
now?
do this today because
You're
we
right.
gotta
Why
learn.
am I doing this right now?
Yeah.
Like,
But to be fair, it's not like you have much. From 8th to freshman year, it's only the only culture shock is high school being high school, right?
Yeah.
Walking through the halls and big motherfuckers and people
And depending
like
where you
and-
go, like you might have a lot of people from grade school who went there. Like Taft was a local high school for us. So a lot of people who we
Right.
knew from grade school went to Taft.
So you say- and people that I went to Disney, and a lot of them went to Lane with me.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you know that was it.
So even like the people there, yes, there's some getting used to because you have upperclassmen and whatnot. But like you're there with your friends for the most part.
You know, I was talking to Vivi about Disney a lot, and we've spoken about it on the podcast. So I don't know where you'd have to find it, but that's
Somewhere.
good enough reason for you to go search the rest of that.
in one of those 133 other episodes.
But it was different because I don't remember many people leaving the school, right? Because you left out. You left based on neighborhood. I decided to stay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a place. It was like
yeah, you went to Palmer then, right?
Yep.
Yeah, him and Sarah both left.
Right.
But for Disney, it was like you came up with everybody. So 1st through 8th grade, kindergarten through 8th grade.
Well, they had preschool there too.
It was just you would move up, but generally speaking, together. At a certain point, they started splitting them up for space. But for the most part, it was felt like a family in a sense, right? Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
I don't remember many people leaving that school.
It's funny
And I
because
could probably remember them on my hands if I really wanted to go back and try to remember how many people left. It wasn't many.
As I was looking through a bunch of old shit, I found like old class pictures, and there's like 4 or 5 Disney years in a row, and it's like largely the same people every year in those pictures. I don't know if y'all remember like holding the little sign in the front that has like which classroom you are and
I
teacher.
remember that shit.
It's hilarious, but
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. So and I think that's like largely the case in grade schools, right? Like you go up with everybody stays there for the most part, unless somebody moves or whatever, they dip off somewhere in the middle. But for the most part, everybody kind of grade school is how it works.
unless you move away, right? Or into another district.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's the thing with Disney too. It was a magnet school, so it brought kids from all over the city. So like you had kids from not only your neighborhood, from every part of the neighborhood. So like as a parent, they picked you up with a bus. You're like, oh no, I don't want to. I'll just find a way to get my kids. Of course, stay in the school till the day you can leave. You don't have to it's over, right? 8th grade, cool. Stay. You want to go for summer school, cool. Just get picked up by the bus.
the bus was like the saving grace, except for
Yeah.
us. After like on Kasson, at a certain point, I don't know if they stopped having bus service or we just stopped going on it.
Mom used to pick you.
Well, we had like then George and Felicia, like their mom would bring us.
No, there was bus service still. It's just I guess it would let you guys sleep later.
Oh, well,
you guys did-
I mean, I'm always down with that.
At a certain point,
I used to hate waking up.
It was the worst.
Oh, waking up for high school was hilarious. Mom would try to fight me for, it seemed like hours, but it was definitely only minutes.
Trying
Like
to
I
find
was
ways
on
to
the
keep this
phone
door
with my
locked.
girlfriend last night for like 5 hours. Did homework after that. I've only had an hour of sleep, and you want to wake me up now so I can go to school? Fuck out of here!
Go there?
You kidding me? And
Like-
my dad's like, "Get the fuck up!" I'm like, "All right."
Like, I guess I got to get up.
At a certain point, though, I think like once junior year came, then mom would be like, "All right, want to stay home today?" And I'm like, "Yeah, cool, man." Good night."
Those days were always the best.
Those were the best days.
Hell
Or
yeah.
so my mom used to pull me out of school with Angela, and we would go have like just random fun days, like
That's
go to,
dope.
like a restaurant and then go to
That's
like a
dope.
museum or something like that.
See, that to me, that's better than school, and you learn more
Yeah.
probably.
We actually did, or I actually did, yeah.
You know, you
Something
learn
about
more.
like being.
Well, so that's funny that you say that because that's when I started learning about money is through
Hmm.
those because like I would like give the money back and get the change back. My mom would have me give perfect change with an extra bill to get a bill back
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the what that is.
because she's like you have to learn this. This is
You
a life
do.
skill.
You
Yeah,
do.
that was yeah.
We learned cash management through Jaudet.
yeah.
My dad's a good friend of ours. They live in Texas.
Yeah.
And he had a convenience store back then. So when we went for like a week, he had us working with him at the counter. So like it was a drive-through too. So he'd have us.
It was funny, just a convenience store, but it had a drive-through window and a regular like indoor.
Yeah.
Like you can't get gas here,
you know. But he literally would like have us working at the counter and help and like we'd
cool.
put the change or whatever, and then he had us counting out cash. The most I ever counted in my life. He was like, "All right, so you got to." At that point, right? I was
Sure,
like,
sure.
I was like 13 or something, so he made me count out like 1,000 in singles or all. I don't know if it
Mad
was,
singles.
yeah. So like I remember just counting it all. He's like, "Are you sure?"
He's like, I got
"Yeah,
plans
yeah."
after this. Count that up.
Yeah, yeah. But no, like those are
strip
valuable.
club.
Those are valuable situations,
Sure,
right?
sure.
Because school doesn't give you a fuck.
And then
they're
I think
not
he would pay us.
He paid
like you
at
know,
the end. Remember, he was. I remember specifically. He had me and Adam because we helped him throughout the week. He was like giving us $1 at a
Dope.
time,
That's dope.
and I think he ended up giving us like $40 at the end each, something like that.
It looks like a lot of money then.
Yeah, as a kid, you're like, "Oh, I'm rich, motherfucker."
and he was like, you did work and you get paid for the work. You know, like that's how.
Exactly.
which was
That's so
that's a
dope.
valuable lesson.
Yeah.
dope.
You know, and it takes.
Hey, comment, man. Give us some lessons that you learned and how you learned them. You know, give us a short snippet. Obviously, you don't give us like 3
don't
paragraphs.
talk to us about feet.
No, I mean, yeah. No. Tell,
I mean, if you want to type
tell
3
us the
paragraphs,
story if you want to.
yeah, just don't
Yeah.
say anything about feet.
Yeah, I mean, unless you learned, like, no, I don't even want to know the lesson you learned.
Yeah, don't.
Right.
I don't want to know. Speaking of that,
That's dirty money.
and feet,
Yeah, do sneakers and get up out of here.
sneaks.
Because we went from NBA playoffs to life lessons.
Yeah, man. I
Because we transitioned well.
That's how it
Look at
happens
the
here, KP.
look at the range, yo. Look at the
Yeah,
range.
word. I mean, we here now. So, I mean, you have something that they're probably familiar with all the time. But what you
Just the
want
Royal Toe ones.
to just these old thing? You know?
No, I
Those are
honestly,
fire,
I
man.
just been like, fuck it, man.
Those are
Word.
fire.
I can tell.
I put the black metallic 5s on, and I just.
But here, if you wear the same shoe every week, it makes it difficult to have a sneaker segment. You know?
No, it doesn't. I told you they ruined that for me, so I wear the nice ones, the ones I like. They can kiss my ass.
All right. Well, hey, I got
Are
I
you
got some.
taking it off to show it?
Take it off, show it.
Oh, okay.
I got some flight Jordan, you know,
Thanks.
Nike things, not Jordan.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
I fucks with them. You know, it was a little cheap come up at Marshalls. I have a few of those.
Those are beautiful.
So why you think like, oh man, you spend a lot of money on shoes? No, not all of them. Not all of them.
$60?
Something like that.
That's wild.
Maybe
bro.
maybe a little bit less, $50 maybe.
That's fire.
Yeah. You break them off a little something.
I got these little Sapphire 7s here.
Nice.
Brand new out the box.
Very nice, very nice.
Breaking them in today.
You got the box here.
Yeah, no, I don't. I thought about it. I did not though.
Very nice shoe.
Very dope shoe, man. Very comfortable. My first 7.
Nice.
My colorway. It's really dope.
That's what's up.
It's a nice 7 intro. You know?
Yep.
But yeah, so I guess that'll do it for us here at
So
the Kiona and
next
Kasson
week
pod.
I won't be here, but will you guys be here?
I'm sure that'll be
Yeah. What's the date? Is that
I don't know.
today
next
is
Sunday.
the 24th.
Yeah, I'm
so
good.
the
I'll be here.
May 1st, I think.
yeah?
All right. Well,
But
cool
then I'm
then.
gonna be out
the week
following
after.
week
Yeah,
then.
we'll be here.
So we got a couple 2-man shows. Switching sides around a
dope.
little bit. It's gonna be interesting. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then we're gonna have to have one where just you two.
well, yeah.
Because every other
I'm
combination
assuming you'll
that
be
happen.
on vacation sometime soon. So.
At some point in life, I'm gonna go on
Get
vacation.
that fucking passport ready.
There it
yeah,
is. Wait,
gotta go do that.
wait.
Thanks for joining us for episode 134.
Indeed.
It has been one, you know. So anybody who is watching but has not subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. Anybody who has subscribed, again, thank you, and welcome to the show. We will catch you guys on episode 135. So for myself, my other brother, and my fat sleeping bulldog who's somewhere in the room at any given point, we will catch y'all next week. Well, some of us.
Yeah, some. I'll be in Mexico.
Keep sucking toes, y'all.
Goodbye.